Hold on, I'm getting a game on my TV. This is a very process to fucking live stream, isn't it? Oh, the fuck is that music? Oh, wait, we got us a game. They're showing commercials right now. I gotta get the stream in my watch history, as always. And then we'll be ready to roll. I should be able to just pull my phone out and have the stream up immediately, but no, YouTube can't let me do that. It's for all the marbles, people. All the marbles. NFC playoff altering game, potentially.
And I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So this game's so much on the line, Daryl. If the Bears win, they're in the playoffs.
If the Bears win, they're in. The Packers win, they get the 1 seed. If the Packers lose, they better hope the Saints lose too.
He knows how important that number 1 seed is. They're the only ones to get a bye. It's going to be critical from a mental and physical standpoint to get that rest. Now, I know home field advantage hasn't been that big this season, but when you talk about Lambeau Field in the elements, absolutely. But the biggest thing, no team from the wild card round has reached the Super Bowl the last 7 years.
Meanwhile, for the Chicago Bears, look, they're trying to become
last team to do it was the New York Giants. No, it wasn't. It was the Packers, right? Who's the last wild card team to get the fucking Super Bowl?
Well, I think it's the great litmus test, right?
The Ravens, 2002. Duh. Fuck me.
It's not just their development, but it's also who they played. What better way to find out than having to go against the Green Bay Packers? And a lot more at stake today than just the playoffs for the Bears. If they don't win this game, are there changes? What happens to Mitchell Trubisky, staff, front office? A lot at stake today.
Packers won the first meeting about a month and a half ago in a rout. For more on that, down to Pamela.
Hey there, Kevin. In that last meeting, the Packers absolutely massacred the Bears defense to the tune of 182 yards on the ground, but they didn't have their premier run stopper and defensive tackle Hakeem Hicks, who has since returned to the interior.
Implication game. Implications.
Hicks told us, I choose not to see that again. We were bullied and we were stomped on in a way. Hicks said,
excuse me.
Got to Chicago, which was 5 years ago. Stopping the run critical for every.
Let me grab a Diet Mountain Dew and I'll be right back.
It is personal that we stop them.
And we'll see how he has an effect in that. Meanwhile, for the Packers, big injury news this week. You talk about that run game or the pass game. David Bakhtiari, who's maybe the best left tackle in the league, is out for the year. He had a knee injury, was placed. So that is big news going for the Packers. Meanwhile, here's what we told you. Here's what's at stake. First round bye, number 1 seed for the Packers with a win or Seattle loss. The Bears, if they win, it's simple. They're in. They can still make it if Arizona loses to the Rams this afternoon. We'll obviously.
I like the Rams to beat the Cardinals, so unfortunately, I think the Bears are going to make the playoffs no matter what.
Week 17, the Packers have won the toss. They have deferred, and
Bears receive the opening kickoff. Soldier Field. And the Bears will get the ball at the 40.
Oh my goodness. And that is down at the 1 yard
No, it's not. They get the ball at the 40.
Let's see if
you fuckers not know the rules?
That's almost simultaneous.
It really is. So his feet have to be
okay.
out of bounds before he touches his ball.
I think they do get it at the 1. Wow.
See where they spot this.
He was trying to get the penalty that would put the ball at the 40, but he touches the ball.
So they say he was out of bounds before he touched it, and in that case...
Okay, never mind. Now they're going to move the ball to 40. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, how am I the only one that knows the fucking rules?
Is to move it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Risky play, because if he touches the ball first and then goes out of bounds, they're at the 1. Instead, because of his...
Anyway...
To get to the 40.
I've seen people do that when the ball's in the air. I've never seen anybody do that when the ball is on the ground.
I'm glad I'm the only guy that knows the rules watching this game.
Returners will step out of bounds, so put that 1 foot out of bounds. And
although,
so they can get the ball
that was really close for Cordero Patterson. That was really close.
And how about this? The opening kickoff.
So the Bears start at the 40. And there's a challenge from LaFleur. We haven't run a single second off the clock, and we have our first challenge of the game. Is this really worth challenging, though, on the first possession?
The ball's out of bounds, you get it at the 40. But if he touches it and then goes out, you get it at the 1. It's very close. So
That's going to stand. I think that just stands.
Our rules expert in LA. Dean, this is really close.
This is bizarre.
Yeah, rarely are we seeing a challenge on the opening kickoff, but this is a significant difference. If it's a kickoff out of bounds, they're going to get the ball at the 40. If it's not, that ball's going to be at the 1 yard line. The key is...
Yeah, I see why you challenge if they're going to be stuck at the 1 or not, but I think you lose this challenge. It's probably going to stand.
The key here. If you watch, there's the touch. Is that right foot out of bounds? It's tough to make a decision on that angle. I think you have to piece a couple of angles together. But again, it's really close.
Good food, good Mountain Dew.
To overturn this.
The fastest Dean Blandino has ever been part of a broadcast, and we get to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Hook him in, Dean, before the first snap of the game.
So is that replay right there enough for you, Dean? I mean, they tendency.
Go
ahead.
It's so close. You have to piece those angles together. If there was no ruling on the field, I would say he touched it before that foot went out of bounds. But again, when you have a ruling on the field of a kickoff out of bounds, it has to be clear and obvious to overturn it.
All right, Dean, appreciate the clarification. And so
this is a weird start. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it would be a really smart play.
Nothing too crazy's happened so far today.
And we'll see if the call
Giants-Cowboys game got a little stressful at the end, but nothing too crazy's happened today in any games that matter. Yeah, it stands. Packers lose a timeout and a challenge before the game even really starts.
Green Bay will be charged with the first team timeout.
So without any time off the clock, Green Bay is out of challenge.
Now Trubisky, comeback player of the month. 16 touchdowns, 7 picks, and a 6-2 record since he's come back after getting benched against the Falcons this year.
I would have never thought those numbers were part of Mitchell Trubisky's season so far this year. You saw him.
They've been playing some pretty bad teams, though, so let's not get excited. Let's see what they got today. Last time they played the Packers, they got the shit beat out of them.
With Montgomery getting the ball on a nice hole for David Montgomery. He's going to pick up 4.
And a 4.
First down. As the Bears going against this Packers defense, which has been pretty darn good, especially on their back end.
Outstanding last week against Derrick Henry, and that.
After this game, I'll be happy. My stream for the Eagles and Washington game will be much easier to put together than this complicated shit that I'm doing.
All the way back to the championship game last year in what San Francisco did to him, so they stood up there. I see how they do against David Montgomery this afternoon. He's very good, and he's on a roll.
Look at me, interested to watch a Bears game. I didn't call this a month ago. There's a nice play. Just short of the first down, 3rd and inches.
We'll see where they mark the ball. It was Kirksey there on the tackle.
God damn it, stop fucking... Gotta switch fucking live streams, because this one keeps fucking freezing. Never mind, the one I want to watch is not available. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to start having internet problems, or is it just a website that's fucked? Well, I can't see this 3rd down that's happening right now. Okay, Bears get the first down.
Out floats it to Komet. Good catch by the tight end. Komet now tries to put his feet and go forward. Gets down to the 41. Chandon Sullivan.
One of my streams disappeared. I had to find another one.
And that's really been
I'm watching football.
Play action, shorter pass game.
Yeah, get him out on the edge.
And the Bears are moving the ball early.
Ball into the hands of your playmakers right away. Let them get into the open field and run. Don't hold it. Don't try to extend it down the field. If you've got a quick solution, just take it.
Komet has really been coming on for Chicago.
That was a gain of 7.
22 targets the last 4 games. The rookie out of Notre Dame, 2nd-round draft pick. 2nd down and 3 as Komet picked up 7. Fake to Montgomery.
Play action. They bid. He's got Tom. Too high and incomplete. 3rd and 3. That's Trubisky's first big miss of the day. I'm sure there will be more.
Well, that's
because they're playing against a real team today.
Mooney on that play, and that's just timing. You know, Mitchell Trubisky's just got to get that ball off his hand on time. The completion opportunity was there. It was a nice route. He got the separation needed, but a little bit late on that throw.
And Mooney hurt his shoulder, it looked like, on that play. So that Bears watching. 3rd down and 3 for Chicago.
The Bears are 31st in third down percentage, in case you didn't know how bad they are.
On the give to Montgomery, dancing.
And they get a first with the run.
First down.
Wow.
And this is what I want to see. I think David Montgomery reminds me more of how Ronald Jones runs, how Dalvin Cook runs. I'm not taking anything away from Derrick Henry. He's the leader in the NFL with rushing yards coming into this final week, a chance for 2,000 yards. But he's a specific type of runner. There's a way to defend him with the front that is going to be more difficult against David Montgomery. You saw the patience, the ability to change gaps at the point of attack.
Montgomery 5th in the NFL in rushing coming into today. He's had a great month.
Bears slowly and methodically driving down the field.
Give it to him again. Montgomery off the right side. Not much there. Picks up a couple.
Gain of 2.
And so the Bears, remember we told you they had a 6-game losing streak, right? And then they've won 3 in a row.
How do you lose 6 straight and still have a shot to make the playoffs?
That has rapidly jumped. And a big part of that is the run game. Not only Montgomery's production, but the commitment to it, the offensive line actually being one unit instead of a million different combinations.
More important than ever at this time of year, continuity in your offensive line. The game really kind of shifts to them being the key ingredient in that. And for these,
the most important Bears-Packers game in the last 7 years.
Chicago and Green Bay faced each other, and keep that streak alive is very important.
2nd down, run it again. Good cut.
All with Montgomery today.
30. It'll be a 3rd down and short. So
another nice game.
Finding some seams early.
Is he hurt?
Nice job getting up to that
He's hurt. Oh, that sucks.
This is going to be huge.
If they lose Montgomery, they lose this game. I think they're going to lose the game anyway, but if they lose Montgomery, they definitely lose this game.
In the run game, all the play action and everything comes off that to help Mitchell Trubisky.
Cue the sad injury music.
A huge injury. Hopefully Montgomery is all right. Take a break.
Just when the Bears were starting to show us something. I will be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, if the Bears lose Montgomery, they lose this game. There's no question in my mind. In my local area, we have Rams, Cardinals, and Panthers, Packers. Or not, Panthers, Saints, excuse me. Oh, hey, Janet. Yeah, I was on at 1. Been on all day. We did the first half of Miami and Buffalo, but then Buffalo got up on Miami really big, so at halftime we switched over to the Cowboys and the Giants. And now we're here with the Bears and Packers, and then after that we'll be with Washington and Philly. I haven't streamed this many games in one day, but I'm just practicing for the playoffs because on Saturday and Sunday next week there's 3 games each, and I want to do them all. And the Bears just lost their stud running back in the first quarter. 3rd and 2.
And so Artavis Pierce comes in for him. They don't really have an experienced backup. On a 3rd down, they give it to Pierce.
And the Packers tackling for a loss. This game's over. We're 5 minutes into the first quarter. This game's over.
Now 4th down and short.
And A nice play call by Mike Pettin, the defensive.
Sorry, I could have spared you some Joe Buck there because, yeah, I was doing the second half of that game. Troy Aikman was making me fucking laugh so hard.
They're going to go for it here.
The Bears are going for it on 4th and 3. Okay. Risk it for the biscuit. Whoa, great catch by Miller. First down. It certainly was not a great throw by Trubisky. It was high and inaccurate, but Miller came down with it.
You ain't kidding, Kevin. This is just a great catch by Anthony Miller. They bring a blitz off of that side. Look at right out in the middle. He knows he's going to be exposed and take a hit from Darnell Savage.
Tremendous play by Anthony Miller, and so hopefully Montgomery can come back in the game.
Montgomery's up walking around on the sideline. Maybe he's not done. Now Patterson's the running back.
As Patterson in the game until
and they hand it to him.
Patterson tries to get to the
and he gets to the edge and gets 7 yards.
Inside the 20 where he gets upended there at about the 18 by
Don't look now. The Bears are back. And now we got a Packer down.
Earlier in the year. And now
just what you need. Guys getting hurt the week before the playoffs.
He's their nickel back.
He's their Chad Kroger.
A bizarre start to this game with a challenge and a couple injuries, and now it's Sullivan for Green Bay.
And Shandon Sullivan is a good player. He was actually on the blitz on that run by Artavis Pierce when he could not bounce outside on the 3rd and short.
As a guy who's watched the Packers a lot lately, I'm just glad it's not Jair Alexander that got hurt or something. I don't want anybody to get hurt, but I really don't want Jair Alexander or Adrian Amos to get hurt. He's jogging off the field. He should be okay.
Jog it off. And
here comes Montgomery back into the game. Yay, Bears fans, you have hope again.
That's good. That did not look good. That hyperextension when that knee got, that leg got straight. So
Bears fans have hope again.
Being able to come back in and be 100% the rest of the game. So good to have David Montgomery back in the huddle.
They already got 5.
Second down. That's 11-play drive.
12 plays of this drive for Chicago.
They got to finish the drive off before I can say they're off to a good start. They got to get a touchdown. But this is promising. And they go back to Montgomery. And 1st and goal Bears at the 10.
It's a first down. Right into the game. Right
nice.
Down to the 10.
My friend Cameron's going to have a stroke.
We
were just talking about the Packers before this and how confident we are in the Packers.
One-on-one. That's what you want. You want David Montgomery one-on-one right there with Kenny King.
Let me use a Jim Ross quote. The Chicago Bears were castrated of their personal dignity the last time the Packers played them. So they're out for revenge. And they did get castrated of their dignity when they played the Packers a month ago.
On a 1st and goal from the 10. It's a little flip.
Shovel pass. Oh, down to the 2. He damn near got carried into the end zone.
Motion for Chicago that time, and it worked to commit.
This is great. This is a lot to watch. You've got Anthony Miller coming across on the long motion, and now you've got like a zone read to Darnell Mooney. Look at everything that is challenging the Green Bay eyes.
This is some great play calling from the Bears. Where'd this come from? Matt Nagy, how the hell did you figure this shit out? How does a team go from losing 6 straight to looking this good?
This one much more effective.
And I'm still not a believer, but God, if they play this way the whole game, I might believe again.
Give it to Montgomery, who looks like
inches short. They say touchdown. Touchdown Bears. I thought he was short.
Again, just the patience and good running backs in the NFL. They're patient to the hole, and then once they see the blocking up front, they become decisive. Now, the question is he stumbling? Does he break that plane? Is anything down before he breaks the plane, gets the hand?
He did a good job of keeping his body up. Yeah, I think that's a touchdown. I think that stands no matter what. Barely a touchdown, but it's good enough for 6.
Too many 14-play drives for only 60 yards. But
14 plays, 60 yards.
His foot out of bounds, so they started at the 40.
The Packers are down 6-0, down a timeout, and down a challenge.
Exactly what they needed for the Bears after getting blown out the last time they played Green Bay. Now it's Santos for the point after.
Packers defense is a liability. It's their only weakness, and that's a problem. They need that home field advantage. They got to win this game. Because I'm 99% sure the Saints are going to kill the Panthers right now. 7-0 Chicago.
Job tried to get back in. He did. Got back in and scored. It's 7-0 Bears.
Looking at the weather, it looks like I'm going to get to sleep late tomorrow. Still have to work, but I'm going to get to sleep till like 10 o'clock. I'm good with that. We'll be back to streaming Spider-Man and stuff tomorrow. I wanted to stream some today, but I'm like, it's football. I could have done a stream early today, but I don't have that in me. I'd have been War Slam out. Already seeing Daytona 500 commercials during the broadcasts of these NFL games. Well, that pizza in this commercial looks good. It looked like Louis' pizza. That's why it looked good. I had some of that last night. It was a little too good, you know. I think I sat here for 2 hours after eating that last night. It was like, I never want to eat again. Who the hell's blasting their loud stereo outside? Well, it's not even our neighbor. It's just somebody driving around with their fucking bass turned all the way up. And it's going... People are going to do that. Can they blast good music? They never do blast good music. There's Dijon Sanders in a Subway commercial. Frank Caliendo is George W. Bush. I like two sport athletes like Bo Jackson and Dijon Sanders.
Team is sponsored by Chevrolet, introducing the all-new Chevy Suburban and Tahoe.
Pretty impressive for David Montgomery. 7 carries, 27 yards on the opening drive and a touchdown. Even more impressive when you consider he hyperextended his knee on the drive and came back a couple.
Yeah, that's a weird number. 14 plays, 60 yards. How many yards is that per play on average?
They were in field goal range. They converted. A great catch by Miller, and so it's 7-0.
Worked their way down the field and got it done.
Here is Taylor to return.
The real question is the Bears defense going to live up to their potential here? Because they really got embarrassed last time. Like, we all know Trubisky and this offense were terrible up to this point. But the fact that the Bears defense couldn't do anything against the Packers last month was a real shock. Because the Bears do play defense. They're very good. They're too good to be on a team with such a bad offense. Cardinals are up early on the Rams. That's important. Depending on what happens here. Here's my Super Bowl pick, the Packers. Oh, man, that's not a good first play.
Blowing that play out from the start for Chicago. So we told you earlier about David Bakhtiari, their left tackle, maybe the best left tackle of the game out. So Billy Turner, number 77, is at left tackle today. Lucas Patrick at right guard. The one lucky thing for Green Bay is they have more linemen than I can ever remember that have played multiple positions in here.
The versatility that they have shown, and that was another thing that Aaron Rodgers was
Saints are up 7-0 on the Panthers. Bad news for the Packers.
Moving from guard to center to tackle.
Turner played left tackle earlier in the year when Bakhtiari was hurt.
They got Rodgers on the run. Nobody was open. He found somebody. Valdez-Scantling, first down.
Valdez-Scantling was there to haul it in.
I just don't know if there's another quarterback.
Coverage didn't hold up. Pass rush didn't get there that time.
For a defense and a defender, and you can play it almost perfect, and Aaron Rodgers can find a way to make a play, and that's one of the things that this Bears defense is going to be fighting against.
Colts are up 7-0 on the Jags. Sorry, Miami. I think you're out.
Make his plays. Just line up on the next snap and do your
best. Kyler Murray's not playing today. I already knew that coming in. It's a battle of Blake Bortles and some dude from the CFL. That's why I'm watching the Bears and the Packers. I'll take one Aaron Rodgers over both of those bums. There's Adams. Gain a 9.
Picked up of 9 to Adams, who is having a season for the ages for Green Bay.
And imagine if these guys had a traditional offseason to work together. They have done this under the restrictions and the confines of what every team has faced, under the pandemic. I mean, it's unbelievable, how quick.
Just need Adams, Rogers, and Jones to get through this game healthy.
You shut it down, and that open, we're on the same page right now.
Please, God.
2nd and 1, give to Aaron Jones.
And there's Jones, big run.
Into Chicago territory. And Jones with a gain of 10 against the Chicago defense that comes in 9th in scoring. 11th in total yards. Pam told you about Akeem Hicks. He did not play the first matchup.
Bears defense isn't as strong as it could be. They haven't lived up to their full potential because they're just outside the top 10, but I still feel like with this talent, they can shut anybody down.
Those guys need to start making those big.
You saw the number they did on Tom Brady.
Interesting to see what Chuck Pagano, the defensive coordinator, does today with
that game where Brady forgot how many downs he had.
A little flip to Jones, tries to get to the edge, didn't get there. Well played by the Bears.
Danny Trevathan.
Trevathan was there, read it all the way.
Yeah, just a real nice job. Watch as he reads through this, sifts through everything. It's one thing. You can see right there, he beats the block by Rick Wagner. You can see it, you can diagnose it, but then you've got to find your way through all those big bodies into the.
Don't horse collar him now.
Nice job by Danny Trevathan.
The last 2 minutes of that Cowboys-Giants game probably took years off all of our lives, right? With that fumble.
2nd down, 4-man rush. Rogers flips it out to Jones. Looks to make a cut, come back across the middle, and gets dinged down.
3rd and long.
Only a 2-yard gain. Mario Edwards.
Great situation for the Bears now.
Yeah, and that's great hustle by Mario Edwards Jr. I mean, you're rushing the passer, you see it come out on the little swing, and then you just turn and chase.
Packers hurry the line. Bears can barely get set. They must have liked the personnel the Bears were in and wanted to keep them in it because they hurried right to the line. Now he's taking his time. 3rd and 8.
In the league on 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Here comes the pressure.
Jones has to make a man miss.
Oh, what a stiff arm. Aaron Jones.
Down to the 30. What an effort from
God.
Aaron Jones. He did not have the first down, but he broke.
Made a man miss, stiff-armed another.
Yeah,
The pressure got to Rodgers. He had to get rid of this thing in a hurry.
Just kind of trickling down, and that's what you have to do. You have to trust your running backs to make yards after the catch. But look what happens here. Rick Wagner, the right
And then this
tackle,
great effort.
He's still
Missed tackle,
right now.
and then he stiff arms Roquan Smith.
From behind while he was pass protected.
And he had a knee injury. Suffered it last week, came out of the game, so there was wonder if he was going to play. Got into practice late in the week. Keep an eye on him. Jamal Williams in the game at tailback for the first time. On Green Bay's opening drive, they fake it to him. Rodgers looking for Adams.
It's a bootleg.
Going to take it and run it.
Yeah, slide, man.
To the 26.
The one big thing that you
Last game of the year, when I see Aaron Rodgers rolling out of the pocket looking to run down the field, I get scared because I don't want him to get hurt.
Daphne coming in motion. I'm thinking toss right, and then all of a sudden it's a boot out the left side. What Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers have done is being able to marry the run game and the pass game, the play action game. It looks exactly the same, and the Bears defense, it's going to be a challenge for them here today to decide whether it's run or throw.
Rodgers told us it's the one thing that we were missing, right? Yeah, marriage of the run and pass game. On 2nd down, it is Williams.
They were missing the run game completely when Mike McCarthy was still the head coach.
And 5. Well, this has been some quarter. We started the game with a challenge on the opening kickoff with Cordero Patterson trying to touch the ball out of bounds.
Jeff, you're not worried about your Seahawks today, are you?
Down and scored on a methodical drive. Now Green Bay doing the same, but Roquan Smith has just gone down.
Roquan Smith's on the ground holding his knee.
And then just went to the ground
Shit.
moments ago. An injury for Chicago.
Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now. Can't you tell I love the water boy? I got real first world problems. I'm streaming from PS5. You know, life's hard. Ooh, WandaVision. But Olsen's so hot. As soon as that gets put on Disney Plus, I'm all about it. I haven't had any Marvel action since I saw Spider-Man Far From Home in the theater over a year and a half ago now. God, it feels like a lifetime ago. Honestly, the long break for movies was probably good for Marvel. They blew their load with Avengers Endgame, and it felt like that it was going to be diminishing returns as far as like box office numbers for Marvel. But now that they've had like a year of not being able to put anything out, and people have gotten a break from the movies. Hold on a second. Now that people have gotten a break from the movies, it's going to come back and be bigger and better than ever. And people are going to be excited to go see Marvel stuff again. So that's cool. I'm trying to send Cameron a link to the Packers game because he can't see it right now. Will my computer cooperate and let me do this? No, it's not the computer, it's the internet. Oh my god, how many times do I have to click his fucking name, man? Cameron must be at work or something if he's asking for a link.
Burger King.
Fox Super 6 giving away over $3.5 million. Terry Bradshaw's even more money to give away. All NFL
I'm Terry Bradshaw and I got singles.
Wild card game on Fox. Download the Fox Super 6 app now and play for free for a chance to win. So Roquan Smith injured and walked off, and now looks like he's walking to the locker room. Bears bring in the nickel to replace Smith on a 3rd down and 5 for Green Bay.
3rd and 5.
Week 17, Packers win. They get the number 1 seed.
Packers are second in the NFL on 3rd down.
On the line here tonight.
Well, you see, Jim, to win in the playoffs, you got to convert these 3rd downs. They go draw, and the Bears just kill it. Gain of a yard.
And now the Packers in field goal range. What do?
I think they were hoping to get a little more than a yard and go for it on 4th if they didn't get the first. But now I think you got to kick the field goal. Although LaFleur still has the play sheet in his hand and Crosby's on the sideline, so the Packers are going to go for this.
You wonder.
4th and 3.
That was not a front you'd want to run into. I think that they might have fooled Aaron Rodgers right there, thinking they were all going to.
4th and 3. Packers are going to line up to go for it.
Packers, just like the Bears did on their opening drive, going to go at a 4th and 3.
Look out for a bubble screen out here to where Fuller's at. I think they can get this screen to Adams and he can run through the defender and get the first down.
4-man rush.
Okay, it's not a screen, but he's going to Adams.
And he wants a flag.
No flag. And he just asked the ref, are you fucking serious? Now there's a flag down.
He probably would have been a touchdown if he didn't grab on. Let's look.
Coming out of the slot, at least holding, right? Right there.
Yeah, that's a hold. That's a hold. At least.
Right there,
and then another tug.
That's an easy PI
yeah.
call.
Okay, they got the flag. First ref didn't throw it, and Devontae Adams said, are you fucking serious?
Adams was waiting, and then the flag came from behind. He didn't see it, so he got his whistle. Each team aggressive on the opening drive, going for it on 4th down and 3.
Yeah, that was a weird couple of play calls there.
Green Bay with the 1st and goal with 29 seconds left.
But the Packers get the ball 1st and goal now. It was a penalty.
Woods is coming at linebacker for Roquan Smith. Number 55, there he is. First and goal. Jones cuts back here.
That was a nasty cutback, man.
Down around 3.
Woo. That'll probably end the quarter.
And that may take us to the end of this first quarter. So how about this? 1 quarter, 1 possession each. Bears went down the field in 14 plays, and the Packers will have the 11th play of this drive when we come back for quarter number 2. So exactly how you would want it. The oldest rivalry in the NFL.
Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now.
202nd meeting ever. And everything on the line today. End of 1. It's Bears 7-zip. I'm gonna send Cameron a voice message of me saying that. He'll think it's funny.
Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now. He's the best tackler I've seen since Joe Montana. Joe Montana was a quarterback, you crazy asshole. I said Joe Montana. Well, there's Sasha Banks. She was in an episode of The Mandalorian I watched the other night. I've still got a couple episodes left. Not going to get to them today because it's all football today, then going to bed and going to work tomorrow. Maybe after I stream tomorrow night, I'll be able to check out the last couple episodes of Mandalorian I haven't seen yet. I've been juggling a lot of shit. I've been streaming a lot. I've been working. I'm trying to watch a bunch of old Raws and SmackDowns. I'm trying to watch The Mandalorian. I'm about done with The Mandalorian. I'm way into just watching shows now because I finished my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air box set, and I'm sad because I run out of episodes. I'll start over and watch them again at some point because that show's just classic. But yeah, I got to the end of the Fresh Prince, and I was pretty sad. As soon as I get caught up on everything I'm owed from work, I'm going to buy me a new chair in here. And it's going to be a good one. This office building we were painting the inside of the other day had some nice chairs. I was like, man, I wish they'd let me take one of these. Because it like supports my back way better than this hunk of shit I'm sitting on right now and have been sitting on for the last, I don't know, 12 years. Literally, I've been sitting on this chair for 12 years. And I never had the good sense to get a new one. If anybody out there wants to donate a chair, please let me know. My streaming career would greatly benefit from
Akeem
it.
Hicks got to be careful right there.
Ooh, Akeem Hicks threw a punch and didn't get caught.
Didn't have him the first game, and Pam talked about that impact. And then if you were to lose him this early in this game, it's a game changer. Because Matt LaFleur told us, listen, I had a play sheet if Akeem Hicks was going to play, and when he wasn't, I had another play sheet.
7-0 Bears to start the second quarter. Packers are second and goal at the Bears 3. 7-0 Bears.
That's it, 7-0 Bears. And a second and goal for Green Bay.
Play action. Nobody open on this side. Ooh, Rodgers throws across his body, but it's a touchdown anyway. Touchdown, Packers.
11th of the year.
Robert Tonyan.
How good is this guy? I mean, he doesn't.
What a
have
discovery
ton of
he
catches,
is.
but you pointed out
He's going to get paid one day. Whenever Robert Tonyan's contract comes up, he's getting paid.
Aaron Rodgers has a tremendous amount.
Let's see what Rodgers sees here.
And you can
Okay.
see him going through his progression. I mean, Robert Tonyan was
Threw across his body because Trevathan had his back to him and couldn't see.
It's Crosby for the extra point.
7-7.
So the
Bears
have
Packers.
a 14-play drive. The Packers counter with a 12-play drive, and we're all tied at 7 here in the second quarter. And that touchdown pass, 45th.
Packers playing for a bye week. Bears just playing to live another day.
Take a moment now to hear from State Farm.
I'll be right back while they talk about State Farm.
Hey, man, I appreciate that Rogers rate on my insurance so much. I might let you win today.
Rogers rate? You know, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Never mind, I'm back already because somebody else is in the bathroom. God damn it.
Trevor.
Got to take a piss. I've inhaled a lot of Diet Mountain Dew today to do this.
I come down yet? No Rogers rate, huh?
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor.
Aaron Rodgers, a
State Farm is
thespian,
there.
a true thespian.
So you talk about Robert Tonyan, Daryl, and his ascension. He had 10 catches last year, 10 total receptions. He's got 11 touchdowns. So I'd say he's had quite the jump.
pretty impressive.
Colts up 10-0 on the Jags. That's got implications.
Just developing a great chemistry, and I am so impressed with where this offense is in year 2 with Matt LaFleur, and again, the
Saints and Panthers are tied.
doing the installation and being able to communicate and build that chemistry. It has been a thing of beauty to watch when we've had the chance to do the Packers.
So long, methodical.
Ew, he does the Packers.
Down the field, and a 7-7
Cardinals 7, Rams nothing.
As the Bears get set to get the ball, Cordero Patterson. He doesn't have to worry about trying to step out of bounds this time. The Bears will just take it on their own 25. So Chicago's season has been, well, up and down would be an understatement. You know, take a look at the Bears here, the Navy Pier, the Ferris wheel. Have you been to Chicago? I mean, look, they're going to take out Mitchell Trubisky, put in Nick Foles. They were on a 6-game losing streak. Foles riding the Ferris wheel. Matt Nagy says, maybe that didn't work. Let's have Bill Lazor call the plays. That might help us. Let's take Nick Foles out. We'll put Mitchell back on the Ferris wheel. A little cold for the Ferris wheel right now, by the way, but you get the idea. And so that's where Chicago is. You know, different quarterbacks, new players.
Wow, that was a really
They've won 3 in a row.
unnecessary thing to show.
They're in. Here they go with their second drive. Trubisky commits on the reception.
And Trubisky's good at these play-action bootleg screens.
We're out of bounds there. As Savage came up to make the hits.
He can throw it short like nobody's business.
And I really like the play calling by Bill Lazor.
And that was a good play call.
It was very important for Chicago to stay ahead of the change. Now, this is another similar play to their last drive. A little bit of play action, a quick solution for Mitchell Trubisky.
The Packers, I swear, the Mike Pitten's defensive philosophy is, let's throw darts at a fucking dartboard, and that'll determine what defense we line up in on any given play. Because the Packers' defense is so inconsistent. They have talent all over the place, but I just think their scheme sucks. First down, Bears.
Bears first down. He's got a 4-yard gain. It's really the first time in Montgomery's time here that he's been the guy. I asked Mitchell Trubisky the day, do you guys have an identity? He said, oh, we do now.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's a good one. We see it work around the NFL, the strong running game based on play action.
Here they go up tempo a little
Goes
bit.
to Smith. Oh, down goes Trubisky. Hey, there's a sack.
The Packers have their first sack.
Christian Kirksey just kind of reading everything, you know, kind of on the fly, and does a real nice job. He's going to just come from here. He's going to watch everything develop. There goes the motion. I got cross right there, and then as soon as Jimmy Graham goes to block, he just releases to Mitchell Trubisky.
Hey, Lori.
So back-to-back weeks with a sack for Christian Kirksey.
Yeah, go Bears, go Panthers. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, no, fuck you. Go Packers. Sorry, Jeff. Go Packers, man. I got to disagree with you on that.
4-man rush. Trubisky.
Oh, man.
Kevin King
jumped that route.
He was intended for Darnell
Incomplete.
Mooney there in a 3rd and long.
Really nice job. Trusting your eyes and what you see. You're playing off coverage. It's going to be a quick throw to the outside.
You like that exhibition we had earlier today when we watched the first half of Bills and Dolphins? And it was just the Bills showcasing how good they are? I didn't expect the Bills to score 56 today. 3rd and 14.
4-man rush. Try to set up the
Screen.
here. They got a long way to go and not going to get there. Well short is Montgomery.
Packers force a punt.
Well, and Chicago will have to punt.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that when we talked to Mitchell Trubisky, the one thing that he said we can't have happen, we can't have those negative plays on first down. We can't get into those 2nd and longs that will eventually lead to 3rd and long. So a nice job by Christian Kirksey on that opening play of this series right here, recognizing he had an opportunity for the sack.
This series here?
That's Tavon Austin back to return the punts. O'Donnell to punt it away. Good kick. Austin back to the 10. Has a little seam.
Oh, Tavon Austin fumbled.
Looks like the Bears have
And the Bears recover. Oh. You're kidding.
got it. And the first turnover of the game.
Not good.
As Austin fumbles, Chicago has recovered in great field position now.
God damn you, Tavon Austin.
Looked like DeAndre Houston Carson is a guy that fell on it.
Yeah, Demetrius Harris, 86, the guy that forces the fumble right there, hit right on the football.
Come on. Okay, the good news is if the Panthers beat the Saints, I'm still okay.
Not a chance.
And they're tied right now.
They don't have
But
anybody around.
fuck you, Tavon Austin.
Chicago Bear players that are nearby.
So the last time they met, Packers had no turnovers, no penalties.
So Rodgers can't even get back on the field because the special teams is turning it over.
One here in this first half as the Bears will start.
Now the Bears have the ball in the red zone.
And Patterson.
They run it with Patterson. It's tackled in slow motion.
Short game that time by Cordero Patterson.
And you wonder if all of a sudden he's going to be one of the guys that gets more snaps in the backfield with David Montgomery, not knowing how well that knee is, that leg is going to be through the course of the game. But it's funny, we were talking before the game about Cordero Patterson and why he was not involved more in that running.
Well, congratulations, Jeff. You're getting what you wanted.
Yeah, it was the Bears are trying
for
to turn
now.
this thing around. Patterson has had a couple of games where he's had big touches from the running back position. He got 12 for 56 and a touchdown against the Lions. He stays in on a second down. Take it to him here. Looking for Mooney underneath. He's got him. Floats it to Mooney inside the 15. Almost gets his head taken off. And he's out of bounds.
Third and 3.
13-yard line. It'll be a third down and short.
Yeah, nice job there. It's a play that we see a lot of time, but usually you have the jet motion, that motion across formation. But right there, Darnell Mooney actually starts that play all the way from the opposite side of the field to get into the flat for Mitchell Trubisky.
And so the Bears early going 2 of 4 on third down. That's significant because they're 31st in the NFL on third downs. Needing to improve today.
And they're 1 for 1 on fourth today. Both teams are.
On 3rd and 3, the give is to Montgomery.
Packers make a stop.
Stuffed. Nowhere to go as Kenny Clark was there. And a 4th down and 3, and here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, kick the field goal. Take the free 3 points they gave you. I know it's tempting. It's only 4th and about 2.5. Just take the field goal. It's 3 points you probably didn't expect to have at this point.
So a great job by Green Bay's defense after the Austin fumble. As Cairo Santos will come on for a 30-yard field goal attempt.
Considering how this game went a month ago, the fact that they have a chance to have any lead whatsoever is a good thing. It's good. Bears 10, Packers 7.
Chicago back the lead. But the Packers defense holds after the turnover, at least holds them to 3. Bears in front.
Thank God the Packers stopped them. I don't want the Saints getting a bye week, okay? I don't. Hey, there's Jason Sudeikis. He's funny. I want to watch Horrible Bosses now. You know, I was just about to say, I might watch that when I go to bed tonight, but if I lay there and try to watch that while I fall asleep, I won't fall asleep. I'll end up watching the whole damn movie. You got to be careful. If you're a guy like me who likes to either watch or nowadays listen to something as you go to sleep, you got to pick something that's comfortable, but not something that's so interesting you're going to stay awake and listen to. There's a balance there. I don't like to sleep in silence. Sleeping in the dark is fine. I like to have something on, though. It comforts me. That's been the best part about having a computer again this year is I can turn the damn screen off and listen to something while I fall asleep. I wonder if I will have any chance to stop a stream Saturday to take a little break. Probably not. Maybe between the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock game. Well, it'll be like 4:45 when they start. So yeah, they'll be split up into parts on Saturday and Sunday. Every little break helps. Every few minutes I can get.
Hey Siri, who leads the league in receiving yards?
So after the Tavon Austin fumble, Packers defense.
Come on, Tavon, you're not in Dallas anymore. Time to play like
They
it.
do get a field goal from Cairo Santos, his 25th in a row, gives the Bears a lead, and this tempo certainly favors them, considering it was 41-10 Green Bay in the third quarter last time they played.
Yeah, and the one big disappointment for Chicago right there, an opportunity. They need 7. They understand that. They can't kick field goals when they get down in tight, or especially when you have a game-changing play the special teams created for them with that fumble.
Here's Taylor on the return, and just across the 20, where the Packers will start this time. Well, prior to the game, the Bears and the NFL held a moment of silence in honor of those across the country who lost their lives this year due to COVID-19. And to support their families and friends. All of us here at Fox recognize the tough times so many people across the country have endured. And we say a special thank you to all the frontline workers and the first responders who have provided.
Mitch Trubisky looks like every guy I went to high school with.
Can't say enough about the heroism those people have shown during this pandemic. So here are the Packers, 1st and 10. Around their own 22.
False start. Nope.
There's a flag.
Yeah, it's false start. He wasn't just going in motion, he was going forward. Uh-oh, stream froze. Quick. We gotta find another one. Good thing I have this whole tab open dedicated to having other streams available, just in case one were to freeze.
Around their own 22. And
We just had to time travel back and see that false start again now.
Offense, number 30, simulating action at the snap. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, you can have the 2 men in motion as long as they get set for a second pre-snap, but you heard the official talk about simulating the start of the play, and I think it was just a really nice cover by Jamal Williams on that where, oh, you got me, Aaron Rodgers, but hey, if I just go out here and reset, maybe we're okay.
Yeah, Rodgers, maybe the best in the league at that cadence, but that time he got his own guys. As Roquan Smith remains on the
10-7 Bears.
Here's Rodgers with time to throw. Going to get it out to the far side.
He threw it to Tavon Austin. A little dump off there.
And for Green Bay in their
Glad you held on to it this time, Tavon.
Amazing, Joe. He's got the second most wins ever by a coach his first 2
You are not in Dallas anymore. This is a winning football operation.
He said, I got 3 rules. And Aaron said, that's it? Only 3? But he liked the simplicity of it.
Yeah, I think sometimes you throw too much at a group of guys when you come in as the new head coach, and it's over.
And it fucking froze again. What's the deal with this shit? It's starting to piss me off, to tell you the truth. It's one thing when one stream freezes, then they all start freezing. That's when it gets fucking irritating.
Here is
Jamal Williams. And it
works his way back to the 29-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
So to me, I think sometimes we get caught up in X's and O's and schemes and things like that. It always comes down to your players. When you've got basic rules within the foundation and the structure of your culture and your chemistry, it just makes it easier for the guys.
What the fuck? Trying to watch a goddamn game. I wish they'd get off that fucking tablet for an hour so I could actually have good internet.
That meeting when he was done, I said this is a good start. And obviously it's been more than that. He's been tremendous.
This shit is laggy as a motherfucker right now.
3rd down and 4 for the Packers.
I'm literally watching it in slow motion.
Bears coming with the blitz. Rodgers sees it.
Oh, Rodgers, whoa, wide open, touchdown. Valdez-Scantling.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
They blitzed,
72 yards.
and he didn't even flinch. Touchdown, Packers.
They catch him in the old Tampa 2 style, and your inside linebacker has to run with number 3. And
wow.
You've got 3 wide receivers to that side, so Danny Trevathan has him in coverage. He's walked up in the
Look at Rodgers. He's all chill. He knows the blitz is coming. And they get Valdez-Scantling on a linebacker.
He's going to be on top of him. You can see right there. He's coming
and he
from
just
inside out,
speeds away from him. Touchdown.
So maybe a little bit too fancy right there with your blitz design.
The Bears paid for it there on the blitz against Rodgers. You have to find a way to get pressure. They didn't sack him at all in the last meeting, but sometimes you get burned. And Valdez-Scantling Marquez, who leads the league in yards per catch.
Well, good. I'm glad they're going to commercial. I can find the stream. It's not fucking freezing 24/7. What the hell? Okay, fuck you. Damn right I'm using ad blocker. Are you kidding me? Look what websites we're on here.
Baker!
Boom! Game over.
Hey, it's a Baker Mayfield commercial, and he's in the playoffs, son. Browns are in the playoffs because the Dolphins lost. One. Browns are in the playoffs for the first time since I was 8 years old. Let that sink in. You want to feel old? I was 8 the last time the Browns made the playoffs before now. It's coming out of first grade, I think. Or was that? Yeah, I was in second. My bad. I was in second grade. I had to count. See, kindergarten. I can't remember. I didn't watch much football back then. How long was the touchdown? It was like almost 45 yards or so. It was a long one. It was over 40. And the Packers were up 14-10. We had a little technical difficulties there with the stream, but at least I got to see that touchdown. Daytona 500. Remember at the start of, or in the middle of NASCAR season, whenever they'd show an NFL commercial, I'm like, oh my God, NFL commercial. Well, now I'm like, ooh, Daytona 500 commercial during football games. We've come full circle.
This game is sponsored by Ford. Built Ford proud.
Well, Chicago got beat on the blitz.
It was a 72-yard touchdown. My bad.
Aaron Rodgers, a new career high.
Couldn't really see. It was all laggy on my screen.
Pass of the season. He's got an all-time best for him completion percentage. He's almost 71%. He's got the third best quarterback rating of all time. And he'll likely have an MVP trophy.
70 yards.
You know he wants more than that. So Packers in the lead. Here is Patterson taking it from.
He will beat your blitzes into oblivion.
Cut back. Well played at the 20 by Taylor. Takes us back to the TD.
This is just asking so much from Danny Trevathan. Watch, he's going to step here before he has.
How does Trevathan end up on Valdez-Scantling, a wide receiver?
Scantling right there. He's got to take him all the way down the field. He's over top of him right there, within 6 yards. He's already.
And Rodgers knows there's no safety back there.
And that's asking a lot from your inside linebacker to fake an A-gap blitz and be able to get out and cover number 3 down the field.
Trevathan's not that fast.
It's not what you want. One of the biggest deep.
He's all right. He's good, but he ain't that fast.
Rodgers to Marquez Valdez.
So now it's 14-10.
8.5 to go in this first half. It's Montgomery. David Montgomery. A solid run. Going to pick up 5 on first down.
I think the one thing that Chicago has to do right here is just stay true to what your game plan was coming into the game. It's 14-10. You just gave them an explosive play, but that's what Green Bay does to you. They stress you. That offense absolutely stresses you because. And
Devontae Adams hasn't even got going yet today.
Just stay true to your game plan right now. Be methodical like you were on that opening drive.
The fake, Trubisky rolling, pressure gets it out to Command.
There's his favorite pass again.
He's got the catch.
Fumble! Fumble! Packers recover.
And what's the ruling on the field?
Packers recover. That's Packers ball.
I don't think he was ever on the ground. I think he landed on players. Let's see if he stays.
Yeah, he's up.
In play.
He's up. He's up. He's up. Ball's coming out. Yep, that's a fumble.
So.
First down, Packers.
Let's see if he was down. Clearly the ball is out. Was he down?
Nope, ball's moving out. Run that back a little bit. The ball's coming out. That's a fumble, and it will stand.
So I think this is going to be another one of those ones.
It's going to get reviewed because it is close.
He's probably going to stay with what was called on field. He is down now.
Ball's moving.
On the field is fumble.
He's not down. The ball was moving before he touched down.
We'll be right.
I'm right, you're wrong. First down, Packers. We'll find out after a word from T-Mobile. Fuck T-Mobile. Oh, God. Wish I had something else to drink besides this Diet Mountain Dew, but it'll have to do the job. I played Friday the 13th on Friday night like we always do. We had some good matches. I should have streamed it because I was having fun making jokes about having a PS5 while they didn't. We all had fun with that, though. But we had some really good games on Friday night when we played. I regret not streaming. If I stream it again, all the games will suck. Some nights we don't have a lot of exciting games, but Friday night we kept getting in one good game after the other. I want to stream Spider-Man, but I ain't got time today because we're watching football. Give me something to look forward to when I get home from work tomorrow. I hope they just let me go over here and paint this building. Please let me go over here and paint this building. Nah, save that for the end of the week just before I'm off for the weekend or something. Ideally, they'd just text me and be like, hey, we dropped the paint for that trim over here at this building and left you a brush. Whenever you want, you can walk over there and do it. And I'd be like, all right. And I'd go at like 1 o'clock because I could knock that shit out in a couple of hours.
So now each team has a turnover. The call on the field stands.
The call stands. First down, Packers.
The reality is there's just not anything definitive to say that he didn't.
I'd say pretty definitively that ball's moving before his ass touches down. Duh.
Did he have possession? Was the ball out? So, very similar to that Cordero Patterson play. You stay with what was called on the field.
So each team with a
Packers have the ball at the Chicago 22.
Packers turn. With Dillon in the backfield.
This could be devastating right here. Good pressure on Rodgers, but there's Mercedes Lewis opening the flat, 1st and goal at the 10.
At the end of this play.
And there's flags down.
And just nobody out there in the short flat.
Killing a block in the back. Offense number 7.
Oh, never mind. It's coming back. Blocking the back on Green Bay.
Replay first down.
Looked like right there on Devontae Adams. Let's see this look.
Coming in on Duke Shelley. And just, trust Mercedes Lewis is going to be able to get some yards on his own. Don't take that penalty. So, not many mistakes during the course of the game by Devontae Adams, but a little careless right there with the block in the back.
So it erases the first down pickup to Lewis.
Packers getting backed up now. It was from the spot of the foul. So it's just first down all over again, but 1st and 11. Yeah, who's this linebacker Dillon? He killed the Titans last week.
Check in with Kurt Menefee.
Well, the Saints trying to keep the pressure on Green Bay to win.
Touchdown New Orleans. Boo!
They missed the extra point,
but they missed the extra point.
So it's a 6-point lead.
13-7 New Orleans over Carolina.
Kevin, Moose, and Pam.
Kurt, thank you. And so New Orleans can actually still get the #1 seed. They need a 3-way tie with Green Bay and Seattle. So they need Green Bay to lose and Seattle to win. Packers get the 1 seed with the win. Packers could even be the 2 or the 3, depending on all these different outcomes today. Jones back in the game. They're going to come on the speed.
End around. Valdez-Scantling.
Touchdown.
3rd down.
Down to the 16. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And I like that right there. That's just going to get Khalil Mack. It's going to get Robert Quinn. It's going to get all your edge rushers to think a little bit. Here's Khalil Mack right here. Loves to get after the passer, but you throw a couple of these at him, and it's just going to make him play a little bit more honest. Can't get off the field immediately.
Yeah, still got out there to make the tackle.
Oh my God, stop messing me over and over. Shut the fuck up. One of these days I'm just going to snap. Third down.
Third down. Rodgers fires Adams inside.
Devontae Adams. First and goal.
For the Packers as he beats Shelley again.
Go, Pack, go.
Well, you know, it's so frustrating because if you bring the blitz, I mean, can you even get to Aaron Rodgers in time? I mean, look how quick this is. And that's outstanding between the quarterback and your wide receiver.
Second catch of the day for Adams. I mean, Rodgers has only been sacked on the year 20 times. It's the second fewest in the league, and the line has been terrific. But yeah, when you have one of the best quarterbacks ever, you get rid of it that quick. It's pretty hard to get to him.
And always surprisingly mobile.
A 2-score lead is a big deal against an offense that has Mitch Trubisky as the quarterback. Timeout.
It goes down to 0.
Second charge timeout.
And so the Packers, remember, they had to use a timeout when they lost that challenge on the opening kickoff, so they call a timeout there with a first and goal. And now why don't we hear from the voice of WWE on Fox?
Oh, do we have to? I've been hearing a lot of Michael Cole lately, watching those old SmackDowns.
Title matches are on tap as Big E defends his Intercontinental title, and the Street Profits battle Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. An all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 80.
You guys enjoy your modern SmackDown. I'll be watching good SmackDown from 20 years ago.
Packers are the #1 team in the NFL in the red zone. That's what makes them so tough here. So many weapons of defense. So Chicago, what do you do?
Yeah, and the big thing is, this is talking to both sides. This was where the game was going to tip. And I think Chicago was nervous about kicking field goals, which they did after that fumble recovery on the punt. Now here's Green Bay back into the red zone again, and they are so good at scoring touchdowns and finishing red zone.
First and goal.
First and goal. Rodgers.
Over the middle.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Looking for Lewis that time, but good.
But there's a flag.
By Josh Woods. Remember, he's playing for Roquan
Where's
Smith.
the flag at? Don't even see it.
And there's a penalty, too.
It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
It's on the Packers.
Yeah, I
Holding.
didn't hear that call. Billy Turner holding on Billy Turner, number 77, I think.
Send me another 35 messages before I can even read the first one, please.
You're better than me. I didn't hear it.
So there's your first, the situation with David.
Why didn't you want your game as a Sunday night game? Or which one? Are you talking about Bears and Packers? Or yeah, you're talking about Bears and Packers. My bad. I got confused about what you meant.
Robert Quinn going to the inside.
I'd rather watch the Bears than the fucking Eagles, though, Robert. This is better than watching the Eagles.
And Turner making his fourth start at left tackle.
I am going to be happy to watch Washington again, though.
Contract, 4 years, $28 million coming over from Denver.
I hate the Bears, but I'd rather watch them than the Eagles.
Now first and goal backed up. Aaron Jones gets the call, and he flips inside.
It'll be second and goal, but from way back. Rodgers has not missed a pass in this game. He's 9 for 9, 142 yards, and a couple of touchdowns.
Is their running game. They will stay with it. Aaron Jones, David Montgomery for the Bears. You have to be able to run the ball effectively, force the defense to honor that run game once you get down into the red zone.
There's Chuck Pagano. I could almost do a Chuck Pagano impression. Pat McAfee does the best Chuck Pagano impression I've ever heard. Rodgers over the middle, touchdown! Yeah! Sorry, Robert, we're behind. We just now saw the touchdown.
They just completely dropped Dominique Daphne in coverage. You've got
20 to 10 with an extra point on the way.
Somebody's got to pick up 49. He's just going to
what is
right now.
What are these linebackers doing?
Third guy,
let me watch Trevathan.
They found something there, right?
Trevathan was waiting if Adams came across the middle, but he left his other guy all alone.
They found something with the coverage of the Bears. We saw with Marquez Valdez-Scantling
21 to 10, Green Bay, with 3:57 to go in the first half.
Really kind of got on top of.
You got DirecTV? Well, I've got somebody's NFL Sunday ticket. I just don't know whose.
There's Dominique Daphne coming from that same spot on that touchdown catch.
So for
and now my stream's freezing again. I mean, my cable's freezing again. I don't know what's going on. Hey, is one of these streams going to fucking work?
On top of Danny Trevathan quickly. There's Dominique Daphne coming from that same spot on that touchdown catch.
So for Daphne, who had his first NFL
Nope, they're all freezing.
last week, his first NFL touchdown today. Packers 14 unanswered.
We love the new car.
Well, this game is going how I wanted it to go. Although I admit, at certain points in the game, I kind of root for the Bears because I just want to see them play well for once. Oh my God, this is pissing me off. Why are all these streams not working all at the same time? Of course, they'd probably be working fine if somebody didn't have to be on a tablet 24 hours a day. Hopefully this one will work now. I'm back on the original stream I started the day with. Yeah, I'm hoping the Saints get stuck with a Saturday game. I'm sure now the NFL will schedule the Saints game for Sunday out of fairness to give them like an extra day or so for guys to get better. So I'm sure the Saints game will be like Sunday night at like 8. God willing, in the interest of fairness. But as a guy who fucking hates them, I hope they have to play Saturday at 1. That's what I want. Go Pack Go all the way to the second round of the playoffs. In the NFC, I've got more stakes because I'm rooting against Tampa Bay and New Orleans. That's why I'm favoring the Packers so much. Because fuck New Orleans and fuck Tampa Bay, now that I mention it. And we're back.
And so the Packers offense has clicked into gear. Rodgers on fire. 10 of 10, 155 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. And don't forget, it was all started.
Rodgers has still not missed a pass.
So each team has gotten a turnover right around the same field position, right around the 20.
7-5 in the Cardinals-Rams game. We might switch games again. Oh, God. Cordell Patterson looks like he got hit by a train on this kick return.
You've got Eddie Jackson here, right? He's going to play behind Devontae Adams. Here's Dominique Daphne. Now, this is Josh Woods. Josh Woods is in for Roquan Smith. At the end of this play, Eddie Jackson is going to walk up to Josh Woods. I think he's the guy that needed to trail and lose ground right there, get in the throwing lane for Dominique Daphne. Right here, he's got to carry him.
Yeah, I didn't even know who the fuck this guy was that caught the touchdown.
Right now, Rodgers having fun. Why not? He hasn't even thrown any.
21-10. Rodgers has not had a ball hit the ground.
Who is stacked up and nowhere to go as Kirksey and Gary were there. Got some push from
that snow coming down? The snow flurries I see?
Maybe a little snow flurry action.
Yeah, it's snowing. Snowing in Chicago.
Well, one of the reasons I think that this Packer defense is getting better against the run.
That's bad news. Just ask the Titans what happens when you play the Packers in the snow.
They've had their big guys together now for a while. Christian Kirksey, Chris Barnes, you know, he's a guy that kind of jumped out at me. We had the Packers early in the year, and Kamal Martin. Those three guys, when you can have the availability of all three of those guys to play, I think they're a big part in why this run defense is so much improved.
Second and long, Trubisky throws and has a completion.
The bigger this lead gets, the more pressure it puts on Trubisky to have to throw that ball down the field.
Miller, who caught that one.
And that's not what you want if you're a Bears fan. You got to keep this close. It's on the edge right now. It's 11 points, but you got the ball. But you can't let it get any further away.
Doesn't even have a target so far in this game. There's Komet who's got another one hit.
And they convert the third down.
First down, and he will. Savage put the hit on Komet, who had that fumble. He's got another catch for him.
I think losing Roquan Smith is what busted this game open for the Packers, because when Roquan Smith went out, they immediately went after that backup linebacker, and they scored a touchdown on it.
This game moves so quickly. Plays are made in fractions of seconds, and first downs are converted by half yards.
Yeah, Packers have a legitimate home field advantage.
5 catches now for Kmetz.
Home field for the Saints would benefit them because they would be comfortable, but anybody can come in and play in a dome, especially when there's nobody there to make noise. But the Saints would be more comfortable at home. Packers, they got a home field advantage.
No targets. And so this week 17, the oldest,
because their biggest threats in the competition are a team from Central Florida and a team that plays in a dome all year. A team that plays 8 games in a dome in New Orleans and 1 in a dome in Atlanta every year. And, oh, yeah, a game in Central Florida as well, so they don't really know cold weather. And I don't think Drew Brees could handle it at this point in his career. Yeah, bring him up to Lambeau in a fucking blizzard and let's see how they get on. Tom Brady can handle cold weather, but the rest of the Bucs can't. Most likely, that's what'll happen. Unless the Bears, Cardinals, or whoever that makes the playoffs in the 7th spot pulls a win out of their ass. I doubt they will. I just like looking at my PS5. That's why I'm quiet. It's so beautiful. Hopefully they'll come back from halftime and the field will be white. It can happen that fast in Chicago. That's that lake effect snow, though, for now. It looked like it was just flurries or lake effect snow. We'll see if it starts to come down more. I'm still in commercial right now, so I can't really tell you. Congratulations, 32 teams in the NFL, for getting through a full-ass regular season. We didn't have to add the dreaded Week 18 or lose the bye week before the Super Bowl. And yeah, that snow's getting a little thicker. Those are some bigger flakes coming down now. Yep, it's over. Pack it in, Bears. Pack it up.
17 game here in Chicago. Bears trying to get the offense going. Their longest play is 8 yards.
You don't want that snow to get any worse.
Give it to Montgomery. Looks to get to the edge.
Good run by Montgomery. 3rd and 2. This is what they got to do. They're not a home run hitter kind of offense. You want to get in these 3rd and 2s and just be happy that you got yards.
1:45 to go. All 3 timeouts for Chicago, so plenty of time for them. But again, no targets for Robinson. He's got 100 catches on the year. Maybe that's how they get that big play going.
Well, you come into a game against the Bears and, all right, David Montgomery can't get going. We don't want him to beat us, and we can't let Allen Robinson start doing anything in the pass game.
3rd and 2. Packers blitz. Trubisky.
It's a bootleg.
Looking, firing, Mooney,
and short of the first. He's short of the first.
Went out before the mark.
Where are they going to spot it?
And so do the officials.
Yep, short. 4th and inches. You got to go for this. Go for this.
A big decision now.
You're fucked if either way. You can either punt the ball back and be fucked or possibly get a first down and not be fucked. So I say go for this.
Unless he moved that ball at the last second, right?
If he just continues right there, it looks like he's out of bounds right now before he extends.
So the Bears went for it early on 4th down and converted.
Keep it simple.
Touchdown. They'll go for it here.
Don't get cute.
Might
have to call a timeout. Here comes a sneak. It's got to be a sneak. There it is. And they got it. Now call timeout.
And a first down.
Call timeout and get reset here.
If you're Chicago.
You got 3 timeouts, a minute and 3, a minute and 2 and counting.
Trubisky has completed 11 passes, but for only 59 yards so far. And all 3 timeouts, flag.
Offsides.
Montgomery, who is hit right away.
Oh, man. You know, I'm glad he dropped that because I'd have been so mad about the offsides penalty if they had to negate an awesome play like Adrian Amos almost just made.
On the Packers, so.
Yeah, offsides anyway on the Pack.
And I tell you what, in pregame, I watched the DBs doing this drill for the Packers in warm-ups, and
Offside. Defense, number 91. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
yeah, Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith both kind of jumped that one, and just, you know, what a great job by Adrian Amos. I mean, you know, carrying over what you're being taught in pregame and during the course of the week to get that ball out. But you can see just that little flinch right there. Cost a huge play made by your secondary.
And so the Bears get a little bit of a break.
What do you think the Bears are going to do with their quarterback situation going into the next season, assuming their season ends today?
Trubisky over the middle, and that should be good enough for
Timeout.
See if they take their first timeout here.
Timeout with 43 seconds to go.
And it will be a first down, and it will be a timeout for Chicago. And that'll give us a chance to check in with Kurt Menefee.
It's week 17. You know what that means. Playoff seeding is on the line. Break it all down for you on the Verizon halftime, including
Cleveland versus the Browns. Dolphins versus Bills.
Colts versus Jets. Yeah. Hey, they beat him before. How'd they get here so fast? Must be the Verizon 5G.
I wouldn't know. I've got T-Mobile, Kurt.
Well done. Get ready for Super Wildcard Weekend.
Super Wildcard Weekend.
So you just don't leave your couch in time.
Playoffs, bitch. Playoffs.
Saturday at 1 Eastern.
It's Happy Jim Mora Day. Saturday is Happy Jim Mora Day.
43 seconds ago in the half.
Playoffs.
Moody in motion. Trubisky, blitz is coming. Steps away. They're going to run.
Get it with the legs, Trubisky. Got to burn another timeout.
They called a second timeout here with 37 seconds ago, and they will.
This is where the Bears' offense is hurting them. You know how they're not designed to stretch the field and make big plays. They're in a 2-minute situation, and they keep having to get these little 5-yard plays in the middle of the field and burn timeouts. And now there's only 37 seconds and 1 timeout left.
Hello, Kevin. So Arizona is up 7-5, but the big story saw Kyler Murray limping off the field after the first series of the
I picked the
game.
Rams to win that game.
He's returned to the sideline, but not
But right now,
again.
it's Cardinals 7, Rams 5, which is just bizarre.
Kevin?
Wow, so Chris Streveler and
Now I want the Cardinals to lose. I don't want the Cardinals without Kyler Murray to play a playoff game next week.
I know him firsthand. Didn't that look like more hamstring?
Bears have got to start design. If you're going to get 5 or 6 yards, get to the edge of the field, get out of bounds.
But also, if Arizona loses, the Bears are in. So significance there. Arizona up 7-5. As Carissa told you, we'll keep our eyes on that. Second and 4. Trubisky pumps, gets Montgomery over the middle.
Montgomery over the middle of the field. Breaking tackles to the 18. Call timeout. Call timeout.
30 seconds to go. Longest play of the day for Chicago.
They're going to run up its pocket, wasting time.
Here after the 14-yard gain. Trubisky trying to
18 seconds, 17.
They're going to try and run a play.
They're going to run a play.
Back to throw over the middle.
And he checks it down. First and goal, timeout. With 11 seconds to go.
With 11 seconds to go.
You've got at least 1 or 2 shots to the end zone here. But you better make sure it's to the end zone. You get tackled in bounds or sacked, you're not getting any points. They were basically taking everything the Packers were giving them there. This is going just how the Packers want it. Now, they got a little closer than the Packers would have liked to have let them.
So work in the middle of the field.
But look at these open gaps in the middle of the field here. And underneath.
Right there. That was the longest play of the day so far.
At least Trubisky's playing smart. He's not making any bad decisions today. He's missed 1 or 2 throws, but he's making good decisions.
Green Bay's going to allow that. They're going to let them take the middle of the field.
And that CFL bum threw a pick 6. Well,
and we'll see if Chicago can turn it into a touchdown here. They can't continue to kick field goals here in the red zone, the way the Packers offense is
First and
playing.
goal.
Again, no timeout, so you can't have a sack here if you're the Bears.
Timeout Packers.
And we get a whistle. So Green Bay will call their final timeouts to discuss. So why don't we give you an update here, what's going on. And so, of course, Kurt and the guys will have it all for you coming up on the halftime show. But around the league, take a look here. The Bills are a juggernaut right now.
56 points for the Bills today.
And with the Colts winning right now, the Colts
Ravens roll the Bengals. Browns beat Pittsburgh.
They won. Browns, boy, they made it hard at the end, but they're in the
Giants gave everybody a heart attack, beat the Cowboys.
So if Washington loses to Philadelphia tonight, the Giants with 6 wins are in the playoffs. As far as the AFC picture goes, it's as simple as this. If the Colts win, they're in.
Are we going to get, let's see these matchups. It'd be Colts, Bills.
There you go. 11 seconds to go in the half.
I'd like to see Ravens, Browns part 3, wouldn't you? First and goal from the 9.
Lets it fly in the corner.
Oh my God, Trubisky. It's incomplete. Kick the fucking field goal. There's 6 seconds. Just kick the field goal.
With 6 seconds left, and now the Bears.
Trubisky threw it right to King.
Yeah, and this has been a nemesis for.
I was just complimenting Trubisky on making good decisions, but he got desperate here. Who the hell was he throwing to?
And very fortunate that this goes through the hands of Kevin King. He's right there to make the interception.
Yeah, I think he just got shielded there and didn't see it. Should have been picked off for sure. So now it'll be a
27-yard field goal
by Santos. And it's up and good.
It's good. 21-13 with 3 seconds to go in the half. Let me run and use the bathroom really quick.
Second field goal by Santos. Then it's 21-13 with 3 seconds to go here in the half. Well, we told you all this madness going on. What a great week 17 this is. So much on the line. Why don't we get another game break? Carissa, I know you're busy. What do you got for us?
Well, we have Chris Streveler, as you had mentioned, is in for the injured Kyler Murray. His pass is intercepted by Troy Hill and returned 84 yards for the score. Rams now up 12-7.
It's got to be the fourth touchdown for the Rams defense this year. They've had a ton. And so that's really good news for Bears fans, even though they're losing right now, because no matter what happens here, if Arizona loses, Bears are in. Aaron Rodgers in the first half is perfect. That is the perfect passer rating. He hasn't missed a pass. He's now got a new career high in touchdowns. And he'll go on to solve world hunger at the break. I mean, goodness gracious. Here's Taylor on the return, and that'll take us to the end of this first half. Also time for our play of the first half, brought to you by State Farm. And for Rodgers and his 3 touchdown half, this was the big eight. Marquez Valdez-Scantling beating the blitz, 72-yard touchdown. Packers took the lead. Then 14-10. They've got the lead now. 21-13 at the break.
21-13 Green Bay over Chicago at halftime. Yay, I'm back to watch halftime show and see highlights.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime. 5G built right, only on Verizon.
Aaron Rodgers feeling like he's wrapping up both the #1 seed and the MVP. 10-10, 3 touchdowns. Packers cruising. Elsewhere, Saints and Panthers.
All right, Drew Brees. Talk about a great quarterback. You're looking at one right there. Saints looking to get the #1 seed in the NFC, but they need Green Bay to lose. He hooks up with Emmanuel Sanders on a quick post. An 80-yarder. Saints do miss the extra point, 16-7. Saints on top of Carolina. Arizona Cardinals at the Rams. Kyler Murray, the quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals, right ankle injury, left the game. Chris Streveler comes in. There it is.
Troy Hill, 84-yard interception return for a touchdown. If the Rams hold on and win this game, the Bears are in the playoff no matter what happens the rest of the way. Right now it's 12-7, Rams on top. How about Tennessee and Houston?
All right, Derrick Henry, 223 yards away from rushing for 2,000 yards.
Titans win, and they win the AFC South.
52 comes right here. Great vision, great power. Now, speed. There it is, Howie. How far did he go?
52 yards.
There you go, buddy. 17-9. I'm proud of you. 17-9. Tennessee on top of Houston. Phillip Rivers, my favorite quarterback. North Carolina State. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Colts. Rivers. Jonathan Taylor, though, taking the ball.
An NC State quarterback has started for over 15 years in the NFL. Think about that for a second. How improbable that is.
This year's draft.
All right, elsewhere, the Raiders and Broncos all tied. Earlier today, the Giants.
And the Giants are trying to make the playoffs with a Duke quarterback.
Number 5 seed Cleveland gets into the postseason for the first time since 2002. Miami's playoff hopes take a big hit at Buffalo. Baltimore runs into the playoffs 404 yards rushing in that game. Minnesota takes care of Detroit. The Patriots knock off the Jets. And in games going on right now, Seattle by field goal over San Francisco, while the Chargers just scored to extend their lead against the Kansas City Chiefs. Earlier today, there you see basically what we just said, 3 teams in the AFC wrapping up playoff first with the early game.
I'm glad the Ravens made it, and I'm glad the Browns made it. I think the playoffs are much more interesting with the Ravens involved than they would have been with the Dolphins.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling from Aaron Rodgers, the Verizon play in the first half. More highlights after this for some.
This new.
Is everybody getting what they wanted today? Jeff's not really, but Jeff, you guys were a long shot to get the 2 seed, or yeah, you couldn't get the 1, could you? I don't even know what the tiebreakers are for that. I wish I could have days after NFL Sundays off. NFL Sundays are long. It's worth it, though. But I wish I had days off after NFL Sundays. Utah quarterback. Yeah, Alex Smith. Utah. Known for 2 things, Mormons and Alex Smith. Rosario Dawson, why is she in this commercial? I like her. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see her. I'm just wondering why she's in this commercial and why they had to make me get excited. I like Rosario Dawson. She's nice. She also happens to be ridiculously hot. And the live-action Ahsoka Tano in The Mandalorian. Anakin Skywalker's former Padawan. I think I saw a thing where George Lucas had been visiting the set of The Mandalorian, and it made me so happy. He must like The Mandalorian because it's really good. Hey, it's that weird music they play at the end of NASCAR races.
The Bears are hanging in 21-13 Green Bay with the third quarter from beautiful Chicago coming up.
I always like when they play that music. I associate that music with the end of a long race on a Sunday afternoon. Probably some rain, and if the temperature drops any, some snow flurries might mix in. I'd love to see a snow game tonight in Philly, but I doubt we get it. Just getting a little bit of snow in Chicago. I'd like it to snow like it did in Green Bay last Sunday night. That was snowy. But the Titans hope it never snows again. I wish there was a way to keep my room from being so goddamn dusty. Oops. Like, my room is really dusty sometimes. Certain areas just collect dust, and it drives me crazy. Oh, it's snowing where you are? Well, how lucky for you, Janet. It might snow here Thursday, but you know how it is here. The forecast for snow here will change on a daily basis, so we really won't know if it's going to snow here Thursday until Thursday. For whatever reason, the area I live in is just like that for some reason. Super Wild. I love that they're calling it Super Wild Card Saturday.
Giants. Both teams are looking for a win.
Cowboys Giants. We watched the second half of this.
East down the middle goes Daniel Jones to Dante Pettis on a 33-yard touchdown. That was a post route, 20-6. Giants over the Cowboys. Andy Dalton throws to the end zone, but it's intercepted by Xavier McKinney. Nice job. Good job defensively by the New York Giants. Playoff hopes are still alive. Like I said, depends on what Washington does. Washington loses. Giants win the NFC East.
Falcons Bucks highlights. Hooray. Oh, wait, they're just showing Mike Evans' injury.
Mike Evans, a great wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks, lead this game with a hyperextended.
Buccaneers hit us with computer uniforms.
Passes on the day, almost 400
There's Antonio Brown.
Nice job right there by Antonio Brown. He had a big day. 9 catches, 130. I mean, not 9 catches, but 11 for 136 and a touchdown. Brady, 40th touchdown pass of the season, 44-27. Tampa Bay.
There's Baker Mayfield.
Stevens at the Browns. Browns can clinch a playoff berth with a win. Hand it off.
Jarvis Land. Good to see the Browns had some wide receivers this week.
Browns clinched their first playoff berth since 2002. You must congratulate
Bills Dolphins. This was not the game we expected. To quote the announcer on Blitz the League, this has not been the game we expected. Josh Norman picked 6 in the second half.
Bills lock up the number 2 seed in the AFC, but they win 56-26. Buffalo over
Poor Tua.
Miami Dolphins.
I don't have much faith in Tua. I like him as a person, though. So it was kind of sad to see his face there. And the Dolphins worked so hard this year to improve and be better.
3 touchdown passes for Jackson, 11 in the last.
Better watch them damn Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore clinches the playoff spot. Second half.
They are in.
On Credible.com, you can get actual pre-qualified students.
Now, can we get to the second half of this game so I can take a little break before Washington and Philadelphia, before Robert has a stroke tonight until we're going to go? I hope it's close just so I have to see, just so I can see Robert's stress. I'm kidding. I'm not stressing with you, but I'm cheering for Washington. I am cheering for Washington. That's okay. One of these days, God willing, I'll be streaming Falcons playoff games and y'all can see some fucking stress. One day, when the sun shines on the city of Atlanta once again. And we're permitted the chance to have another crushing playoff failure. Oh, what? Oh, it's Larry Lawton. Happy New Year, Larry. Love the channel. Keep up the good work. Hey, it's that commercial with Rosario Dawson again. I like her. Did I ever tell y'all I like Rosario Dawson? Cody Rhodes is on that show. Hey, it's that overrated wrestler from AEW. Which one? It's Cody Rhodes. Oh, Robert, you know what's funny about that Falcons-Patriots Super Bowl? I only raised my voice once in the second half. First half, I yelled early because we made a stop on 3rd down, and they called a bullshit penalty. And it was, I can't remember, it was like some kind of holding or illegal contact. It was some real ticky-tack. And I was like, motherfucker, because I knew every stop you make against the Patriots is a big deal. I got mad about that, and then a couple plays later, LeGarrette Blount fumbled, and we got the ball back anyway. I yelled on that one. Second half, I was pretty chill, even when shit started going wrong. Can you figure out at what point did I yell? Let's play a game. Jeff, Robert, everybody. What play in the second half of the Falcons-Patriots Super Bowl made me yell and get pissed off? What was the play? I only yelled and got really mad once in the second half, if you can believe it. Which play was it? Nope. Not that one, Robert. Obviously I was flustered, but I didn't yell over that one. I just went, oh, I sighed when Matt got sacked out of field goal range. But no, I did not raise my voice. Try again. Big play in the second half of that Super Bowl that made me fucking scream. Ding, ding, ding! Julian Edelman catch. We have a fucking winner, Robert. We have a winner. I swear to you. Brady throws that ball right over the middle, and Robert Alford should have intercepted it, but it hit him off his hands, flies up in the air. And it comes down with about 3 guys around it. And when that ref comes when you saw it happen, it looked incomplete. You couldn't tell. That ref comes running in and confidently says, catch, like he's like aggressively signaling catch. And I went, you motherfucker! I got so mad, I yelled. Dude, that's when I stood up and yelled. I said, you motherfucking liar! And then Dan Quinn challenges it, and the replay comes up, and you see that, oh my God, he did catch it. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, you motherfucker, when they called that a catch. But then when I saw the replay, I think I just turned white and sat back down in my chair because I knew what was coming. It was a series of unfortunate. If the Falcons catch one goddamn break in the second half, they win. Literally every 50-50 play, penalty, or moment in the second half went against Atlanta. It was just fate. You know, it was just fate. That's what it felt like. And literally every single little bitty thing didn't go our way. All we needed was like one damn thing to go right, and we win. But I yelled on that play. I vividly remember screaming. That was the only time I really raised my voice. The rest of that half, I just watched in silence. Could you imagine if I was streaming that day? Oh, you guys need to go back on my channel and find. I streamed that day. I streamed Grand Theft Auto 5 a few hours before that Super Bowl. And in that Grand Theft Auto 5 stream, I'm talking about the game and what I think is going to happen and how I'd feel if things went wrong. Boy, if I only knew. I got to find that stream and post it in the chat for you guys. I'm going to do that at some point. I can't remember at what point in the stream. It must be early in the stream. It must be early in the stream, but I remember streaming GTA 5 and talking about the Super Bowl because it was that day. It was the afternoon of the Super Bowl.
One of the things that Matt LaFleur said also was, listen, you know, you all hear us say,
and I've gone back and watched that video, and I laugh when I hear me talking that morning. I was, cautiously optimistic, talking about what I thought was going to happen, and to my credit, I was mostly right. I think the first thing I say on the stream is something like, today is either going to be the greatest day ever, or it's going to really suck. Something to that degree. I'd have to go find the stream again and watch it, but it's still on my channel. What's this Wookiee doing on my tail? Oh, it's Pam Oliver, my bad. She needs a new wig.
Touchdowns at this point. As for Matt LaFleur, I asked him about what's working so well.
Saints are up by 12 on Carolina.
We're executing at a high level. Number 12, by the way, he's making some great reads as usual.
That definitely helps, man. First down here.
Rodgers up top, and it's dropped. Come on. Put him away. And that's Rodgers' first incompletion of the game.
Right here. I mean, this is
Stop giving spoilers away, Robert. You're ahead of us. You're ahead of me, anyway. You're spoiling it.
That's the first incompletion of the day for Aaron Rodgers, and the Bears get a break. That would have been another score.
And then I know after this, Rodgers takes a sack. So yeah, what a fucking break for the Bears.
Green Bay that gets them into a 2nd and 10 right now. Can they force a punt right here in this series?
And for pressure on Rodgers, they get.
Ooh, Khalil Mack.
First sack they've had in 2 games against them, and Mack was there. Mingo helped as well.
And that's what they have to have. They have to have their edge rushers.
Spoiler alert.
To get some pressure. Coming from the bottom.
Khalil Mack gets the sack after Valdez-Scantling drops an easy touchdown.
Protection's breaking down. And Keem Hicks right there pushing that pocket right into the face of Aaron Rodgers.
They have to punt. No shit. I suspected they would after this sack.
Also is our star players have to play this game, and there's a key.
It's a one-score game. It's only an 8-point game.
And then Khalil Mack with the sack.
9th sack of the year for Mack, who made another Pro Bowl this year.
I wish I could time travel back to Super Bowl 51 and stream that game. I wish I had the presence of mind to stream that day. Because I didn't start doing live sports reactions till this year. Oh, but I wish I had streamed that game. That would have been gold. You realize how many views I would have gotten because I'm a Falcons fan and everybody was probably searching to see Falcons fans' reactions? Oh, man.
To go in at halftime, say everything you have to do to come out in the second half and allow an explosive touchdown.
I'm living the life. I'm a man by myself with my PlayStation 5 watching football on a Sunday afternoon. Life is good. I've got everything I could ever want. I got a PS5 and I've got football on TV. I'm set for life in here. I don't ever need to leave this room.
Down by 8, and what a great game of this great rivalry. Some of the legends for the Green Bay Packers. The 202nd meeting. Packers.
I think I told you guys one last bit about Super Bowl 51. I watched in silence through most of the fourth quarter, and well into overtime. I hadn't said a word. I think I went about an hour without actually saying a word. It could have been an hour, but I must have went like 30 minutes without saying a word. And I was sitting in this very chair, and I was leaned forward in my chair. Like I didn't even notice how much I was leaning forward till about 20 minutes after the game. I decided to get up and go back to my room because I was watching in the living room that day. I decided to get up and go back to my room, and I stand up, and I got this sharp pain from my stomach all the way up through my chest to where I'd been like leaned over. I didn't even realize. I was just literally staring at the television, watching every moment of that game. And then I go to lean back and I'm like, oh God, it hurt so bad for like 10 minutes. I had this awful pain. And I was like, yep, I deserve that. I was like, I deserve that forever believing that this team was going to accomplish anything. What a day that was. I've watched that whole game twice. I watched it when it aired, and then later that summer, when football season was about to start again, I actually recorded a commentary that I never uploaded. I actually recorded it on my old computer. This old computer I had, I set it up, and I watched the entire Super Bowl again and did a commentary for it. And it's still saved on that hard drive, but I think the hard drive's broken, so it's probably destroyed now. I never uploaded it. So somewhere in this room on a hard drive is a commentary track of Super Bowl 51 with me talking over it. And the thing I learned watching that game the second time was, wow, no wonder I wasn't that mad, because the Falcons did so many things right. Even when the game started to turn, they weren't making huge mistakes. There were some bad play calls. There was one missed pass block. But it was like, damn, they really didn't fuck up that bad. It's just the Patriots literally did everything right. So I wasn't even mad again watching the game a second time.
He's got 14 of 17.
So to this day, I'm not even that bitter about it. I joke about it. But it was like, yeah, no wonder we fucking lost. The Patriots did everything perfectly in the second half after a point. From about 5 minutes to go in the third quarter all the way to overtime, the Patriots did everything right.
And he's out to the 15-yard line. So sticking with the run, they've done that during this win streak. They're doing it again here today. But at some point, 14 for this 88.
Trubisky's 14 of 17 for 88 yards. Oh, what a stat line.
Absolutely do. Otherwise, they start to condense. And we've heard.
You know who he reminds me of? You know who Tua reminds me of? Trubisky. Tua and Trubisky have striking similarities from the couple of games I've seen Tua play. He's got a lot of Trubisky tendencies.
or deep to threaten this defense.
I don't think Tua's anything special. I don't think Jalen Hurts is anything that special, but I think Jalen Hurts is better than Tua and Trubisky. Which is weird, because I would have thought Tua would have been better than Jalen Hurts.
But he has not had anything over 10 yards. Look at the percentages and the numbers for him this year.
Janet Jackson for the Super Bowl. You know, I was watching that night. I got a funny story about that Super Bowl. I'll tell you in a minute. Third down.
All day. We'll see if that changes.
Remind me to tell you my Janet Jackson story when we get a down moment here.
3rd and 1. They'll run it. Montgomery.
First down Bears. Hold off on that Janet Jackson story. I'll tell it next commercial or something. Just remind me.
And one of the things that's interesting when you look at Green Bay and what they do,
it's not much of a story, but I was watching that Super Bowl.
Play action, because on the boot, Aaron Rodgers will get deep. It's where they take their shots, and that's something that they could build into this Chicago offense, because we see a lot of it come off that run fake and the bootlegs and the different types of play action passes, but you've got to be able to build some depth to allow those routes to get down the field. They can structure it that way to be able to take shots in their play action.
Who all's here? Good grief, 7 people? That's a lot for my streams.
Cordell Patterson in the game at tailback. They fake to him. Here comes it.
Woo!
They get rid of it.
There's Jimmy Graham for the first time today.
And Jimmy Graham
dragged down by his piss-poor stiff arm attempt.
His first catch today. Heavy pressure by Zadarius Smith.
The other thing you can do is double moves right now. If we're a team that's throwing on time and we're throwing short, we're doing different things like that. You know what? Let's go with the double move. I guarantee you, we saw a couple of the guys jump on some of these.
No, Trubisky and Foles both suck, but at least Trubisky is not a one-dimensional player. He's got the running game. He can get out of the pocket and run and move around. Nick Foles is a statue, and he sucks.
Blitz coming with Savage. They get rid of it to Komet, who's got another catch and a first down. And
first down Bears.
6th catch of the day. As they continue
6 catches. He's getting fed. Right now he's got some pain. Help, he's falling and he can't get up.
Now we'll see the contact at the end of this play. You saw him holding his right shoulder, right chest.
So Komet, leading receiver in both yards and receptions today. Gets him another first down, another quick throw.
Screen, no blocks though. You're asking Jimmy Graham to throw a block. That was your first mistake.
Loss of 2 or 3. The Packers were all over it.
Yeah, really nice job by Chandon Sullivan, seeing that, recognizing that play, and trusting it again and just attacking it. He's right here. Watch, is everybody kind of facing?
Yeah, Super Bowl 52, yeah, the Foles show.
This is Darnell Mooney back inside.
That was the all-time greatest fluke in history. The Eagles winning Super Bowl 52. That was the... first of all, the Falcons should have been in back-to-back Super Bowls. You can thank Steve Sarkisian for us not being there. Because Nick Foles played like shit against the Falcons. Wow, Trubisky taking a shot. What a catch. My mouth is hanging open. I just saw Mitch Trubisky throw the ball 40 yards down the field.
You release Darnell Mooney down the field. There is number 11. And again, we just touched on this, the ability to
holy shit.
Off the boot, off the play action.
Snagged it. Right out of the air.
Wow, what a great catch to finish that.
That is outstanding. 53-yarder to Mooney and a first and goal for the Bears. Here's Montgomery, right side, and gets belted.
Go back and watch the Eagles playoff run. Nick Foles played like shit against the Falcons and got lucky. Next.
All right, let's check that box.
Had the game of his life against Minnesota and against New England, but played like shit against Atlanta. Because Atlanta had a great defense that year. Shocking, I know. Atlanta had a top 10 defense in 2017. That's why we made the playoffs, because the Sarkisian-led offense was struggling most of the year. But Deion Jones pulled us to the playoffs. Good for Sark. I hope he stays the fuck out of the NFL. I wouldn't wish him on my worst enemy. Mooney again. No blocks whatsoever there. 3rd and goal.
Huge play on 3rd and goal.
There's Chandon Sullivan again.
This game is still going the Bears' way. I know they're down by 8, but look at the situation they're in. They're in scoring range, only down by 8. This pace and this low-scoring deal favors the Bears. This is what they're built to do. The Packers are not built for a low-scoring defensive slugfest. They got to put points up to win. It was the safe throw. But the Pack... Oh, no, pick him up. Carry him. Look at me cheering him on. 4th and goal from the 2. I think he kicked the field goal. Kick the field goal, make it a 5-point game. Just kick it.
It was 3 versus 2. And it's just going to be a huge task. You're trusting...
Good job by the Packers defending the goal line and rallying and making a tackle. That was a perfectly called defense for that situation. They should have had him down back at like the 5, but they pushed and pulled and fought down to the 2. You got to kick this field goal.
No, but I like your point about Mitchell Trubisky as a runner. They haven't done that yet. And you go back to the Carolina game against Green Bay. You know, Teddy Bridgewater was very effective running the football.
You're doing just enough to stay in the game. It's okay. Although, they did get lucky when Valdez-Scantling dropped that touchdown. They got lucky there. But the bottom line is they're in the game. That was a great catch. My God. So, yeah, Janet Jackson story, right? I was watching that Super Bowl, and it must have been fate because I was like 9, 10 years old, whatever I was then. I was doing homework during the halftime show because I had homework from the previous week in school. And literally, as the Janet Jackson thing happens, I happened to be looking down, writing. I'd stopped doing my homework, and I was watching, like, the halftime show. And then I'm like, fuck it. And I go back to doing my homework. And I'm writing something. And I hear my sister go, "Oh, my God." And I go, "What?" And she goes, "Her boobs just popped out." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I just happened to look down when it happened. I was watching the whole game and the whole halftime show, and I missed that because I just looked down to write down a problem or something. And all I heard was my sister go, "Oh, my God. Her boobs popped out." 9-year-old me was like, "Wait, what? That can happen?" That's the one thing I remember about that Super Bowl besides how shitty the first half was. It was funny. It didn't even register to me how big of a deal that was. Oh my God, her boobs popped out. She had that same reaction when we saw Chris Jericho standing 30 feet away from us on the Kiss Cruise. "Oh my God." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "That's Chris Jericho over there." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Never do homework during a football game. It was halftime, Jeff. It was halftime. And I was at my grandma's house, my grandma on my mom's side. I felt it was relevant to this football discussion. We're coming up on playoffs and Super Bowl and all that, so we got to share our Super Bowl memories. I can remember what I was doing in every Super Bowl since then, pretty much. Pretty much every Super Bowl since the Patriots won their first one, I remember very well.
The Packers, a missed
That fucking bum Valdez-Scantling
Aaron Rodgers had until
cost them the Colts game and dropped a touchdown here, and now they're in a 5-point game with the shitty Bears.
Bears got off the field, and then they go down the field. The big play, 53-yarder to Darnell Mooney, who made just a terrific catch. But again, red zone, just 1 for 4 in the red zone today, Darryl.
Good job possessing the football, keeping Aaron Rodgers on the sideline, but they've got to finish these drives with touchdowns.
And so it is a Packers
Niners 9, Seahawks 6. Boy, that sounds like a thrilling affair, Jeff. How's it going up there in the Pacific Northwest?
Aaron Rodgers, they could have had his 4th touchdown a little while ago, but he's still been pretty terrific. 11 of 13 for 3 scores.
And he's just right on the money with these throws as well. It's fun to watch him play. And when he gets into a rhythm, It just, he seems indefensible at times.
Rams 15, Cardinals 7.
And they're just, hey, what are you
I
gonna
picked
do?
the Rams, I'm just saying.
One thing we can't do is
Aaron
do the
Rodgers'
same thing
perfect
over and
passer
over again, but
rating.
then beyond that,
The Bears have
no,
got to change that if they're going to win this game, though. Got to get some sacks. If he has a perfect passer rating, they're definitely going to win. Damn. Aaron Jones, as far as individual efforts from running backs, he's got to be top of the league right now. Him and Derrick Henry.
And of course, he's on this list twice because he had the best one of all time in 2011.
Seahawks are just chilling today. Yeah.
I did not major.
Yes, Robert, do not spoil a goddamn thing. You're ahead of us.
He had a perfect first half. This is where it is right here. So he would have to be basically, seems like perfect.
Now, Robert, I can't wait to see what happens next.
That's Rodgers, right?
Second down.
Very good. That'll be the new Rodgers rate. 158.3.
Might see that on a break soon. Here
Rodgers. Pump fakes. Oh, Eddie Jackson. Should have had the interception.
Rodgers got pressured that time.
A good job. You just got to keep battling as a pass rush. You know, he's extending this a long time, but Travis Gibson right there just keeps working, keeps working.
That was a hard fall for Rodgers.
Forces that a little bit and almost an interception.
Don't even tempt fate with spoiling that stuff.
Now bring up 3rd and 1.
The Bears are stepping up. They've made Rodgers throw a couple of incomplete passes. Well, Valdez Scantling helped. Oh my God! 2 in a row? Well, either way, good stop by the Bears. That's 2 plays in a row. They read Rodgers like a fucking book. Remember when I said they got to win this game by disrupting him and making sure he doesn't have a perfect passer rating? They're trying.
He sees Barkevius Mingo there. He's going to try and get behind him. Really nice
Good
athletic
grief.
play by Barkevius Mingo to get that deflected.
That really was. That was a first down and more for Jones. So
what happened to my hands? Starting to snow again, I think.
In the 3rd quarter.
Bears defense clamping down, bearing down. I bet Matt Kenseth's really interested in this game. Ross Kenseth's a Bears fan. Matt Kenseth is a Packers
We
fan.
know that for these Packers and these Bears. How do you not love it? Bears win, they're in the playoffs. Packers win, they're the #1 seed, and we're back.
Well, Robert, you're going to get half of what you want because the Eagles are not going to win, but I think Carson Wentz is going to go somehow. Really, Doug Peterson should go, and Howie Roseman. Ross is racing again? That's cool. Ross seems like a good dude. I follow him on Twitter. Really have shit to bet on some draft picks. DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson. Yeah. You could have taken anybody but Jalen Hurts, but you took Jalen Hurts. Although we really didn't know that Carson Wentz was going to turn into Jeff George this season. Saturday, can't get here fast enough. I feel like this week's going to go by so slow because I'm ready for the playoffs. It's literally the best month of football. It's basically a month. Hell, both wild card Saturday and Sunday are each going to feel like a month long with 3 games this year. I'm curious to see the schedule so I know what game we're starting off with on Saturday. The schedule will probably get announced at the end of the Sunday night game or halftime of tonight's game. Probably halftime. Yeah, it'll get announced by then. That's when they usually do it. I'm hoping I see Saints playing at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Make them play as early as possible. Hopefully get my playoff weekend started off right when they get shocked and upset and eliminated. Super Wild Card Weekend. WWE be like, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first ever Super Wild Card Weekend.
Wild Card Weekend. This is going to be non-stop.
Who's my Super Bowl picks again? Buffalo Bills, Green Bay Packers. That's my Super Bowl picks. Buffalo Bills, Green Bay Packers. One way or another.
Still some spots up for grabs here this afternoon and tonight. So here are the Bears. Down by 5.
Down by 5.
Pumps, comes near side to Mooney.
Trubisky staring down a receiver, pump fakes, and then throws.
On the coverage. So again,
he's lucky that route didn't get jumped.
They're in the playoffs. Or if Arizona were to lose.
I feel bad for Arizona. That's such a promising season. But they're just not ready. Bad defense, man. If Kyler Murray has an off day, that whole team has an off day. And he's not healthy. You like the Colts to get there on an upset, huh? That's not a bad pick. AFC's wide open, in my opinion, but I think the Bills are the hottest team right now.
Montgomery. It'll be a third and short.
Third down.
Score, and you wonder, are the Bears paying attention to it? Pam Oliver, are they scoreboard watching or what?
Yeah, that is not happening, Kevin. Another thing I asked Bears head coach Matt Nagy about is if he's getting any kind of updates from the Arizona game. He said, what? No, Pam.
He's lying. He gave her the Mark Wahlberg. He said, what? No. He hit her with the Mark Wahlberg. What? No.
You want to stay focused on what you can control.
That's the way.
You think somebody on that sideline doesn't know what's going on in the Arizona game?
Third down, 4-man rush, quick throw, and comes near side.
Hey, Allen Robinson cuts back up to the 46.
So a 14-yarder as Robinson makes his appearance.
Allen Robinson on any other team would have Pro Bowl numbers every year. Allen Robinson is so good. If they can just get him a competent quarterback.
Right there was Kevin King that was in coverage and really playing some soft coverage.
You'd rather have Andy Reid come back. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get him back now, man. But it worked out for both parties. Y'all won a Super Bowl. He went on and won a Super Bowl somewhere else. It worked out for the Eagles and Andy Reid.
Go to Montgomery and tackled immediately by King. Nice play for a short game. Another game break. Let's check in with Kurt Menefee.
And another Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, Taysom Hill. So the Saints pretty much have the Panthers covered. It's 26-7 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Seattle is trailing San Francisco, however, 9-6 in that contest.
Yeah, right, Kurt. That's the caveat. So
come on, Packers.
But they need Seattle to win. They need a 3.
Andy should have at least won a Super Bowl with Philly.
#1 overall seed, so
didn't have Patrick Mahomes though. That's the only reason Andy's got a fucking ring is he's got Patrick Mahomes.
Cordero Patterson with the speed gets to the edge.
Nice run by Patterson.
Looks like he might be a couple inches short. We'll see where they mark the ball down. And Chris Barnes is down for Green Bay. Well, Barnes, a rookie out of UCLA,
stood up too fast.
This year, they check on him.
I do that a lot, and I keep doing it because I'm a fucking idiot. And I feel tired myself. I could have slept really late today, but I made myself get up at like 10. Hold on a second. I will be right back. I'm back. Super Wild Card Saturday. Oh god, my fucking stream just turned up for no reason. Sounded like Mark Madden there. I'm ashamed of how I sound on this. I'm here to tell you right now, the Eagles in 2017 were better than the Patriots. But in 2004, y'all should have just been happy to be in that game with the Patriots. Realize how many Hall of Famers the Patriots had on that team? Fucking Tom Brady, Ty Law, Teddy Bruschi, Willie McGinnis. Fucking Adam Vinatieri was the kicker. I think the Eagles in that first one against New England should have just been happy to be there. Your best player was T.O. with a broken leg. And he was a beast. That's a Super Bowl you can definitely blame on the McNabb-Reed combo. It was definitely a team effort to lose that one. If Andy Reid didn't find Patrick Mahomes, he'd never win a Super Bowl. He'd have never got one. Patrick Mahomes saved Andy Reid's career. Andy was going to continue coaching and win about 10 or 11 games a year and be fine, but he would have never got to a Super Bowl without Patrick Mahomes, and he damn sure wouldn't have won it without him.
Love the commitment to the run. We talked about the methodical approach. You see right there.
Bears are dominating time of possession. That's good.
That's 10 minutes more that Aaron Rodgers is standing on the sideline.
They go back to the run game.
Stuff him. 4th and inches, I think. Got to go for this.
With a heck of a tackle on Montgomery. And see, they give it to him. No, they don't. He's going to be a little short.
Go for it.
I thought he was closer to the yard marker. You saw
the Chiefs have all the talent to get back to multiple Super Bowls. They got to start playing better right now, though, if they want to get to this one. I don't think it's a fluke that they got there. It's really not a fluke. They're unbelievably talented, but they're doing a lot of things bad right now and getting away with it because they're so talented. 4th and 1. They convert. First down, Bears.
On 4th down as the drive continues.
Well, I really like this because you have to challenge everybody inside. You're going to give the ball to David Montgomery, right? No, we're going to run a play action pass right there. It's man coverage. There's Chandon Sullivan coming all the way across. There's no way he's going to be able to get there.
The Niners are up by 10.
As long as they get a good throw catch, it was the first down.
If the Chiefs get back to the Super Bowl, I'm not surprised. But if they don't, I'm also not surprised because, like I said, they're not playing well right now. There's a great YouTube video. Let me see who posted it. I'll post the link in the chat for you guys because this video sums up my feelings about the Chiefs right now, and I'm gonna post it in the chat for you. Watch it later, or watch it now. I mean, fucking you can watch this anytime you want. Save it in your watch laters or your likes or whatever. I'm about to post it. I'm on my computer right now getting the link. Please don't let my stream be up loud on my TV. Okay. Come on, scroll, fucker. This video will, you know, sum up every problem the Chiefs have right now. It's about 20 minutes. Just, you know, it's worth a watch whenever you get time. Hour and 30 minutes till the Washington game. That's right. 90 more minutes to shit your pants. Fourth quarter, 21-16, Green Bay. I had a feeling this would be a good game, so y'all got to listen to me. Oh, wait, Robert's not here right now. I had a feeling this would be a good game. Because even though it was against crappy competition, the Bears have played much better lately. Yes, it was against bad teams, I know, but you can only play who you're scheduled to play. So you got to give them props for getting their shit turned around, and now they're catching a break because the Cardinals are going to lose. So the Bears are going to make the playoffs from the look of it. Win or lose here. I really need the Packers to win and get this 1 seed, though. That'd make me very happy.
Here at Soldier Field in Chicago. I mean, wouldn't want it any other way. Week 17, Bears win and they're in the playoffs. Packers win and they're the #1 overall seed. They get a bye. And Mitchell Trubisky is hit 20 of his last 21 passes.
Trubisky is 11 for 11 in this half. He's having an Aaron Rodgers half. And the Bears are at the Packer 44, down by 5. Downfield again. Ooh.
And it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Of course, the graphic totally jinxed him on that throw.
Right, yeah, as usual. But I think that we both saw a difference in Mitchell Trubisky this year when we met with him, and it was apparent. And we've heard Matt Nagy talk about it. And you know, when he came back for that second opportunity the first time around against Green Bay, he was just a different guy. He carried himself differently. There was a command in the huddle, and I was so anxious to see what our reaction was.
Second 10. That was a blatantly obvious play, and it still got 5 yards.
Down to the 39. And a 5-yard run on the Wildcat. And another game break as we go back to Kurt Menefee.
What's up?
You know, one of the scenarios for Green Bay.
Oh, it's the 49ers touchdown for a minute ago.
They're doing just that. Jeff Wilson, his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. And look at this. San Francisco up by 10 in the 4th quarter against the Seahawks.
The 49ers need to hire a new strength and conditioning coach because they have way too many injuries. There has to be a way.
Big news there. Meanwhile, you see number 51, Chris Barnes, back in there. We showed him get hurt just a little bit ago. So good news for Green Bay. 3rd and 6 Bears.
Panthers are out of the playoffs, win or lose, so it don't really matter anymore.
Here's Montgomery with a seed. Can he get to the sticks? And
Oh, first down, I think. Oh, they're going to mark him just short.
We'll see where the spot is. I think he's a football short of it. Ironically, it might be
less than that.
Short. Let's see.
A little bit loose off the body with that football. There you go. Get it high and tight when you get into that contact zone.
Another 4th and inches.
Might give us a look whether he got there or not.
Man, that's close.
Boy, it's close. From here,
I thought first down when the play happened.
From the booth. And here comes the change.
Replay looks like 4th and inches.
Well, the Bears 3 for 3.
Gotta go for it again
today, including on this drive. Gotta obviously go for it here if you don't get it, I'm thinking, right?
Absolutely.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they got a better spot than we think.
Inches short, like you called.
4th and inches. They can get that.
Now, what we saw
quarterback sneak
was a real quick movement from huddle to line of scrimmage and then go.
Right.
So we'll see if they do that again. I've liked that. When they've gone 4th down, there is no discussion. It's kind of like Matt Nagy and Bill Lazor are staying ahead of this and say, hey, if we get an opportunity for 4th down, we're going to go for it. And they've got everything ready to go. So we'll see if they do one of those kind of like quick sets up to the line of scrimmage here.
You see the knee is actually down right there. So it's funny when you look at that replay, they maybe got a generous spot. Great job by our crew to freeze that at that moment. And so it'll be a 4th down again. And meanwhile, I told you Barnes just came in.
This is their fourth down attempt. They're 3 for 3 already. This is less than an inch. And it's the sneak, and they got it. That was the easy play call. It was such a short distance. First down, Bears.
Did they get away with Alex Barnes? It looked like there was movement right here. When they came up prior to that, that might be a little bit further along, but it looked like there was a little bit of a flinch on 64.
You heard Green Bay saying he moved. A no call and a first down. 4 for 4 on 4th down. Like you said, Darryl, there's been no hesitation really since the jump. Cordero Patterson in the backfield now. Another long drive as Patterson slithers his way.
Short run again.
Inside the 31.
You know, the Bears have done so much nickel and diamond today. When they threw that one big play down the field, it took my breath away. I'm like, damn, I didn't realize they would even try.
And Trubisky being different. And that may have to
Touchdown
wait.
Seahawks.
Down again. Injured for the second time. So get to that story when we come back. Hopefully Barnes okay.
Hold on. Now, they won't be the best team every year. You will see in the next maybe 2 years. I'm not sure what the contract situations are with the Chiefs. Some guys are going to leave because they're going to go somewhere else and get paid. Le'Veon Bell might leave and go get paid. If Le'Veon plays well, he might get another chance somewhere for a little more money and a feature role. Damian Williams is coming back. He might stay or go or whatever. They're going to have a crowded backfield for running backs, but guys are going to start getting paid and guys are going to end up leaving. It's just the way they structured Mahomes' contract is that probably for the next 3 or 4 years, they're going to be all right. They're going to be the top team in the AFC almost every year. And if they're not the top team, they'll be in the top 3. They're too talented to just fall off unless Mahomes like breaks his leg or something. I hope that does not happen. But yeah, they're going to be in the mix for a couple of years till some contracts come up, and you'll have guys come and go, and they'll take steps back, or they might get better. Honestly, the only thing I could see them doing is getting better if they can straighten their defense out. We'll see. They're tough to beat, but they are beatable right now.
Fourth down play. Watch the movement by Alex Bars. There's your flinch right there. They got away with one. Should be 4th and 5 with a little bit of inches on that.
That's what Green Bay was all pointing at, but no call. They obviously converted and ran a play in a 2nd and 7. On the fake, Trubisky has Mooney again. They get it to Mooney again. His 11th catch, and he breaks.
Oh my God! Oh shit!
Out near a first down. What an effort by Mooney, who took a big hit.
He made some nice moves there, but he paid the price.
Now he is down.
Well, great job by him. He should be tackled right here by Kevin King. It should be at the 31. Good job there. There's another missed tackle. Great job after the catch by Darnell Mooney.
Boy, ball came out at the end, too. It went out of bounds. That was Amos, the former Bear, with the hit. He's had a career day. Best of his rookie season, 11 catches, 93 yards.
Damn.
Hope he's okay. While we have a moment, let's get to this from Lowe's.
Things have been a little different.
Wow. That looks bad.
Boy, has he been great his rookie season. 5th round pick out of Tulane. He's got a career day going today. The most receptions ever by a Bears rookie. You know, that was a record that stood since 45, Harlan Hill. You see his impact today. And got a little limp after that big hit. And as he gets off the field, let's get another game break. Let's check in with Kurt Menefee.
Well, Seattle draws a little closer against San Francisco. Russell Wilson to Tyler Lockett for the touchdown. However, they missed the extra point, so Seattle's still down by 4 in the fourth quarter. And of importance to Bears fans, the Rams have extended their lead against Arizona 18-7 right now, although Kyler Murray has come back in the fourth quarter to try and save the Cardinals season.
Kurt, multitasking at its finest. We appreciate the updates. Obviously, Packers by 5 here, 12-11 to go. It's already the 4th drive today. The Bears have had 10-plus plays. This is the 14th play of this drive.
I love Kyler Murray, but he's hurt. Are the Bears going to be on 4th and inches again? I think the Bears are going to be on 4th and inches again and have to go for it. You got to go for it. Go for it.
Like it is. Let's see if they measure this. Matt Nagy's got to be saying, come on, you got to give me one of them.
One of these spots has got to go my way. Boy, real nice job by Darnell Savage, kind of getting in there, slicing in there. Doesn't make the tackle, but slows him down.
The Colts are blowing another lead. Oh my God. I was mad enough they blew that lead against Pittsburgh last week. If they blow a lead to the Jaguars, they deserve to lose and miss the playoffs.
It's like an instant replay. And so the Bears
They'll be getting exactly what they deserve if they lose. So the Bears are on a 4th and 1 again. They're going to go for it again. Boy, the Titans and the Colts are in a close one. I knew the Titans would have a hard time with the Texans. Colts are in a close game with the Jags. Titans and Texans are close. Boy.
Your style of play today, stay true to it. You've controlled the ball. You came in, obviously part of that game plan, being committed to the run, keeping Aaron Rodgers on the sideline. You've been thinking ahead of this. These have not been 4th down decisions.
Yeah, if the Colts lose, the Dolphins make it. If the Titans lose, that puts them at risk, because then the Colts will take the AFC South, possibly.
Another 4th and 1.
God, who knows what's going to happen. 4th and 1. Why are you in the shotgun? This ain't going to work. Terrible play call. You know I hate this play. Incomplete. Packers finally make a damn stop.
Sullivan had his hands on it, but it didn't matter. As for the first time tonight,
bad play call. Being in the shotgun wasn't the problem. It was that stupid roll to one side of the field and take half your options away. Hate that play. I say it every fucking week because somebody always runs it. Packers 21, Bears 16. I don't like that play call. But it's okay because the Cardinals are going to lose anyway. So congratulations, Bears are going to backdoor your way into the playoffs. Bears really don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Hold on a second. Almost dropped my phone and my headset. Imagine starting 5-1. Yeah, you know, Robert, I can't imagine what that's like. Robert, are you making fun of me? I can't imagine what it's like to start 5-1 and end up 8-8. I can't imagine. Oh wait, yes I can. The Falcons did that 5 years ago. Year 1 with Dan Quinn, we started 5-1 and ended up 8-8. And the sad thing was, we were a good 5-1. We were kicking ass. So we actually had reason to be excited about being 5-1. Unlike the Bears this year, who we all knew from the start were shit. We knew they sucked. They were just getting lucky. But the Falcons started strong in 2015.
15-play drive that took 8 minutes. They converted 2
Didn't mean to hurt my feelings.
So I wonder if this Ram had wrong information. Not sure.
And then right away, you get back on the field. You've been sitting on the bench.
This game's lost its teeth now that we know the Cardinals are going to lose.
No rush there.
But I still need the Packers to get that 1 seed.
For Davante Adams, just being able to reach back and make that reception.
Davante Adams ties the Green Bay record held by Sterling Sharp with 112 catches.
Sterling Sharp.
By the way, he missed 2.5.
That was a bad motherfucker.
With a hamstring injury. Blitz is coming. It's picked up. Rodgers rolls out, throws. Here's Adams.
There's Adams.
Adams with a first down.
Tried to make Trevathan miss, but he couldn't do it. Gets a first down anyway.
Back-to-back catches.
Yeah, the Bears are doing a good job of locking up Adams. He's not done much today. That's more than I could say for most teams the Packers have played lately.
As he comes across on that Mike Stutter route. Pretty good job right there by Danny Trevathan in coverage.
So Adams now with the all-time Packers reception record all by himself. 4 catches, 31 yards today. It's Jones. And it's to the 40. So Davante Adams, you're talking about guys.
There goes Robert spoiling stuff again.
17 touchdowns or more. Well, there's 3 guys on the list.
Anytime you have a thought, Robert, wait about 30 seconds before you post it. You won't have to do that in the Eagles-Washington game because my cable is always ahead of everybody else. But I'm not watching this game on cable, and it seems to be like 20 to 30 seconds behind or something. I don't know.
You know, it's getting to that level. Maybe not quite there, but it's getting there.
No. Excited to see what they do next season when they've got time to spend with each other.
Second down. Rodgers has some pressure, steps away, and now throws on the run.
Yikes!
Intercepted. Vildor had his hands on it and could not haul it in.
Yeah, that's another shoulda, woulda been interception.
You don't get many of those against Green Bay.
And Rodgers has given him 3 chances today.
One earlier, and this is a really good job by Kendall Vildor, who was kind of picked on a little bit by Mike Glennon last
Boy,
week.
if ever a team needed a week off and home field advantage.
His coverage is up in the flat. When he's reading Aaron Rodgers as he scrambles and does a great job of dropping right into that throwing lane.
Yeah, the Bears are playing hard. They probably should win this game, but they're not gonna, I don't think. 3rd and 7. Still got a shot here. Just make a stop. It'll be okay. They don't make the stop. First down for Adams.
Those 2 are heating up, and it keeps the drive alive.
It's just so hard to cover him. He's such a good route runner with his feet. You know, here he is right here. Watch. Here's DeAndre Houston Carson right here. He's going to come up. He's just a little bit too aggressive, and Davante Adams just goes right back to the inside on him.
Golf clap for Adams. Now 5 for 40.
You guys watching the Pat McAfee show every week?
Dylan
Seeing Aaron Rodgers dropping some science on there.
Jones now on the move. They get it to him in the flat. As Aaron Jones, nice little cut and a good move for Jones. Going to pick up 7 or 8 yards. So we're talking about, you know, Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson, and he and Davante Adams. Well, look at this, most receptions career, and Adams is over that number for Nelson. And you talked about, you mentioned they get to spend time together. And Rodgers said, yeah, he's like, I love Davante, but you know, we used to watch Sunday Night Football together with Jordy and hang out. This season we haven't been able to do any of that. So, gosh, imagine if they could watch Sunday Night Football together.
And again, isn't that another time thing? Isn't that like 7 seasons compared to 9 seasons?
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit different. They're throwing a little bit more today than they were majority of the season.
2nd and 2. Wide open in the flat. Lazard. First down.
First down for the Packers.
I played a lot of Madden lately. Can't you tell? I read that right away.
First catch of the night.
I thought it was interesting when we talked to Matt LaFleur and just kind of getting into the offense. The two guys that he really perked up with were Mercedes Lewis and Alan Lazard. I mean, number 13 does all the dirty work for the Green Bay Packers. And Matt LaFleur said there's actually a part of our offense.
What's this? Alex Smith is stuck in traffic and can't make it to the stadium tonight. Heineke's going to start for Washington? Oh my God, Robert, you guys are fucked. Well, Robert, we remember what you were talking about earlier when you said another one.
Good cut. Aaron Jones to the outside.
So I instantly knew it was going to be a dropped interception.
Yeah, but you're talking about Mercedes Lewis.
It's a real shame about Alex Smith being stuck in traffic.
As a matter of fact, Matt LaFleur is bitching so much about Lewis.
I'm fucking with you, Robert.
Oh, right.
I wanted to see if you'd believe me about Alex Smith being stuck in traffic.
It sounds like it's something around the facility in the building that Matt LaFleur talks very, very highly of Mercedes Lewis. So, I mean, what else would you want for Christmas?
6:20 to go. 21-16 Green Bay.
His staff gave him a Mercedes Lewis jersey because he left.
Not quite in field goal range yet, but they're right there at it.
Guys doing the dirty work. It's Rodgers to Jones. Good catch.
Jones gets a block. Now they're in field goal range. Now they're in the red zone.
Use his ability with a good catch. You got a block.
It's been a valiant effort by the Bears, but yeah, I feel like the Packers are about to put them away.
This is just numbers, right? You're going to give a run fake to the offensive right. You're going to get all your defense flowing, and now it's 2-on-2. Oh, we just added Aaron Jones out there. So we've outnumbered you. And there's Dominique Daphne out there again. Has had a really nice job working against Eddie Jackson to get the block.
So with time winding down, it comes down to this. Packers are up by 5. They're the best red zone team in the league. Bears have to hold them to a field goal here. They're 2 of 2 in the red zone today. The give to Williams. Maybe a half yard.
Oh, that's a late hit. That's a late hit. There should have been a flag there. Anybody else see that?
That was a nice job by John Jenkins. We've talked about the difference Akeem Hicks makes being in there, but John Jenkins did a nice job at the nose, stuffing everything up inside.
Okay, I told you. Very beginning of this game, Akeem Hicks said we take it personally. We got bullied in the run game last time when the Packers had 182 rushing yards. Today, 55, averaging only 3.4. Big difference.
Lazard tackled at the 3. First and goal.
10-point throw to Lazard would save the touchdown, but it's first and goal.
It's hard, you know. You're asking your inside linebackers with some of these route combinations to cover wide receivers that are coming across from the opposite side of the formation. I mean, Josh Woods has got to be able to pick that up, cover Alan Lazard as he's crossing the field. Here he is on the backside right here, 55, looks, and he sees it. He's doing everything he can, but that's a mismatch for Green Bay on the play design.
Again, Roquan Smith went out in the first half with an elbow injury. Has not come back. That's why Woods is in there. First and goal. Jones.
And touchdown. Hello, number 1 seed Green Bay Packers. Fuck you, New Orleans. You don't get a week off. And you don't get home field advantage. Kiss my ass.
Just got to create a little seam down here. It's a real nice job by
Aaron
the right
Jones.
side of the line by the Green Bay Packers. And Mercedes Lewis, we've been talking about him on this drive, doing some of the dirty work. He's got the key block, the hard block, where you've got to get inside and keep your man to create that running lane.
Green Bay Packers, congratulations. Enjoy your week off. Extra points good. 28-16 with 3:47 to go.
Just think about the turnaround. The Bears had that 15-play drive. They were stopped on 4th down, no points, and the Packers go down.
A bad play call on a 4th and 1 cost the Bears a shot at this game.
From Chicago, 28-16.
But I will say this, for the first time this season, for the very first time this season, I'm impressed with the Bears. I'm legitimately impressed with the effort they had today compared to the last time they played the Packers. You can see the improvement they've made, and we'll have to see what they do next week. Because they get to go to New Orleans next week, from the looks of it. So, they're fucked, basically. Yeah, the Saints get a week off, but they also... Well, the Saints don't get the week off, but they get an easy opponent. They get to play the Bears. Alex Smith's leg brace in the shape of the Lombardi Trophy? For real? Is that like... Huh. Boy, that's really cute if it is. That's really cute. I really wish the Saints didn't have an easy opponent next week. Boy, a couple of them NFC playoff games are going to be stinkers. Bears, Saints, and the Buccaneers versus the NFC East winner. That's going to suck, man. At least the AFC games are going to be fucking great. I think the AFC games are going to be wild. So that'll be something to look forward to as we have to suffer and watch the Chicago Bears an extra week. We have to watch the Chicago Bears an extra week and an NFC East team an extra week. We really shouldn't have to. But I think the Bears overachieved today. I'm legitimately impressed with them.
After the Bears' long drive,
but it was cute, and it ends next week.
Red zone, Darryl, you talked about this all game long. And the red zone is the difference. Packers have gone in the red zone 3 times. They've scored touchdowns 3 times. The Bears have been there 4 times. They've only scored once, settling for field goals.
3:47 to go. Green Bay 28, Chicago 16.
3:47 to go. Millions of kids nationwide without their normal access to sports and play due to COVID-19. That's why Fox Sports and Good Sports are restoring play through donations of
Thank God the Packers beat the Saints on Sunday Night Football way back in October.
Donating play packs to families so that their children
or September, whenever it was. Touchdown Seahawks. There you go, Jeff. So you're right, they were just hanging out today.
Great cause.
So if the score holds, the Packers will be the #1 overall seed. Still a lot of time left for Mitchell Trubisky, who goes underneath, gets it to Montgomery, who is met immediately by Kirksey out around the 30. The good news for the Bears is that the Rams are beating the Cardinals 18-7. So even if
I know, Robert, I was just making fun of you. I was lying about the Alex Smith thing.
Bears possibilities today.
I was trolling you for spoiling us.
Trubisky loads up.
Yay! Intercepted. Adrian Amos.
Looking for blocks. Has a couple inside the 30.
Well, kids, I'd say that definitely seals the deal.
Trubisky's been so good today, but ill-advised that time, and the Packers take over.
Yeah.
You get the Bears in a situation where they have no choice but to throw it, and this happens.
Linebacker underneath, and you got Adrian Amos over the top, so going to be tough to fit this one in to Cole Kmet. So here's Adrian Amos right here. And then
The Colts are hanging on for dear life with the Jaguars.
He's rolling with them, so.
You only did it twice.
Right there by Mitchell Trubisky to try and
well, I only did it once. I'd say we're more than even.
And so now the Packers going for the dagger here, up by 12.
Take a shot, throw it deep.
13 to go.
Put the exclamation point on that MVP, Aaron Rodgers. Nice run.
Surging down to the 20. He's got 6 yards. And the Bears call a timeout. Fox tonight is finally here, the premiere of Call Me Cat. Critics calling Mayim Bialik your new TV best friend. It's a perfect way to start 2021. Call Me Cat premieres tonight on Fox. Looking forward to that. Green Bay trying to lock up the #1 seed and a bye. And in a year where home field advantage...
Probably at the 2-minute warning, I'm probably going to get off here and take a break. I'll have a good hour between now and the next game if I get off here at the 2-minute warning.
Last week with the Tennessee Titans when they came in, it really impacted them the way they played.
Because the Packers look like they have this in hand. But I will wait till the 2-minute warning.
In those conditions, and they understand the restrictions it has on movement. Davante Adams talked about the right kind of shoes to wear, the right length of cleat to have on those shoes. I mean, it's a different type of thing. So I know the road teams have had a lot of success this year, but Lambeau's a different beast in the elements.
As Williams again still out.
Damn, Williams bounced it to the outside. First and goal, Packers at the 6.
Play was over, but he kept on chugging for 15 yards, and it's first and goal.
Great job on the offensive line. Watch Green Bay's offensive line just stay on their feet and keep pushing that pile. Jamal Williams comes up, runs into the wall, even gets Eddie Jackson to commit inside, and then pops it out. I tell you what, we really have to pay off this offensive line. I mean, you lose David Bakhtiari, on Thursday in a non-pass,
go Pack, go
practice, and it's got to be devastating. And these guys they took it in stride. It's an unfortunate situation.
Spoiler alert, Robert, your spaghetti tasted good.
Very empathetic in their.
Don't lie to that man.
Of David Bakhtiari not being a part of it, and Matt LaFleur,
he didn't get it from Louis.
We'd love to have him out there, but I really trust the depth. I trust the versatility. This offensive line has done a really nice job today.
Really have with Turner, number 77, playing over there at left side for Bakhtiari. Elton Jenkins at left guard, who Matt LaFleur said could be one of the best ever when it's all said and done. That is quite the compliment.
When you move seamlessly between the tackle, guard, and center positions, it's...
Louis is an Italian restaurant just up the street from my house. Touchdown, Davante Adams. That sneaky devil, Aaron Rodgers, throwing another touchdown. He wants y'all to recognize he's the MVP. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. They had to bury the Bears by 3 scores, or this wasn't a proper Packers-Bears game. And Rodgers just threw his last pass of the regular season, and it's a touchdown. Hey, the Colts are up. Good for them. They avoid all embarrassment. Extra points good. Green Bay 35, Chicago 16.
6 away from the #1 seed. And the only bye in the NFC.
Going up against Kyle Fuller, too. And it's his feet. Everybody talks about his
Your pimple's bleeding because that's called puberty.
His hands a lot. Played with Michael Irvin. And
I had at one spot on my forehead.
Very physical.
Forever.
And, Davante Adams is able to generate...
The 2 bad spots, I had long hair and my bangs covered my eyes. Now my hair's long, but it doesn't cover my forehead because I like, just wear it down. I used to have bangs across my forehead. I always had acne right there. And then the other spot was my chin. I always had these fucking bumps on my chin. It was a pain in the ass.
I know that Patrick Mahomes has had another great year, and it's hard as defending Super Bowl champions.
Puberty was not kind to me. It made me uglier.
Has done a great job, but I'm in the consensus with a lot of people I heard talking today before this game. I don't think it's anybody but Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's just the numbers are amazing. His value to the team is got to be one of the highest in the league when you talk about it.
I'll wait till the 2-minute warning before I jump off.
Just unbelievable the season that he's had.
The 7th game of the year with 4 touchdowns.
But I'll go ahead and...
We're Aaron Rodgers. And a 35-16 game. This dynamic duo.
I got an idea. Hey, Andreas, this is for you. Hold on. I can figure out why the fuck my headset's acting up like this.
From Soldier Field in Chicago is the NFL on EA Sports.
Andreas, this is for you, man.
Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North.
Don't fumble, Tavon Austin.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Chicago Bears. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for
persistence
and belief in self.
Oh, come on. Didn't get the blocks. I tried to cut that up the field too soon. Tried to come back to where my blocks were.
And then, of course, is a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
First down.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back
All
on
right.
its heels.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught.
Hey, first down. Look at me go.
Past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I'm getting used to the new interface for Madden on PS5. It's different from PS4.
After the catch, but in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Buying time to his left, and he's going to keep it here.
Slide down. I could have thrown it to Adams there and got a few yards, but he would have got tackled.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down carry.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Yes. I'm all over the place. This Bears defense is no joke.
Quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
Why do I have the game unmuted on my computer? It's on commercial.
Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Throw it. You fucker. Why didn't you throw it? I'm tapping X. He's wide open. Fucking moron. Why did Rodgers just stand there and pump fake it? It's like, thanks a lot. Look at me convert this third down after Rodgers just stood there. Am I going to do this for the Eagles game? Yeah, if it gets out of hand. I'm not going to play the full game. I'm just going to show you this first drive here. Once I finish this first drive, I'm going to stop the stream. I just wanted to show you a drive on offense. Yeah, let's get back to something simple here. The problem on that blitz when I got hit as I threw, the route that my receiver was running was too long developing. But I tried to throw it to him when he was fucking open, but Rodgers wouldn't throw this shit.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays.
It's like, throw the goddamn ball, Aaron.
Now he's got to probably think about
I don't care if he's done with his route. He's wide open. Jamal Adams is hurt. What a surprise.
On second down now, it's Jones.
Yeah.
He's down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The impressive.
You want to see some cheesy shit that nobody would ever call in this situation?
By those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive
I just want to get the ball in Devontae Adams' hands.
They are dominating the line of scrimmage.
I almost scored on it. I almost scored on that. Basically, if it's like third down and less than 4, I'm going to call that verticals and just throw it to the crossing route underneath. And hell, he was kind of covered. I got worried there for a second. Let's keep it simple here.
A terrific opening drive has them.
Oh, they're ready for it, ain't they? Switch to this side.
They'll run it with Williams.
Yeah! Touchdown me! Everybody go me! Go me!
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Yay, I did it.
Solid, methodical drive to
Now,
start
you know what?
this
We're just going to
game.
play all the offense in this game. What do you think?
Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield and then running it into
Yeah, I'm
the
just going to
end zone.
super sim the defense and play the offense.
When you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense.
Just for the sake of the stream. Playing defensive Madden's not fun.
It's 7-0 Packers. So that one along 11 plays.
I'm going to keep playing here,
And
but
it was Jamal Williams who
yeah, I'm just going to super sim the defense. We all know offense is the fun part of Madden anyway. Everything else in Madden kind of sucks.
For the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Well, that was a great drive by me. Don't you run that out. Yeah, you take a knee, fucker.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
All right, well, we're here. But to speed this game along, and because I don't feel like playing defense, we're going to simulate. Play all offense. Oh, the Bears got a field goal. I got a plan here.
Will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's
Oh, shit. I deserve that. I deserve that. I understand. I deserve that. Let's just call slants and try to get some of this yardage back.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Okay, I got some yardage back.
Following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That wasn't enough, though.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir.
So I'm going to call the slants again. I like slant routes.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
What? Pass interference! Yes! Yeah! He tackled my guy. I got so mad. Yeah. I'll take that.
Bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
What an asshole. Hell, he was going to be open, too. No wonder he tackled him. God damn it. The Bears are all over my run game.
He put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get.
I'm going to see if I can keep the ball till halftime. Nah, they get the second half kickoff, no point. Oh, God damn it. They're killing me here. They're killing me with this. Put me in these obvious passing situations. I don't like it.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball.
I don't like these obvious passing situations.
And stopped them. Mumbling down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Yeah, you fuckers. That's what you get for blitzing.
And he is going to have a Packers first down.
That's what you get for blitzing.
Conversion. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads,
Blitz me again, pussy.
It's hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Ah! That was almost a bad decision. All right, let's get back to the fucking run game. I'm stressing myself out here.
Another nice gain. That's now
Let's go back to the stretch play.
Last 2 plays. On 1st down, Jones.
God damn, I got leveled as I got to that sideline. What a comeback by the Seahawks when it really didn't matter, but I mean, hey, you got it done.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis.
The Bears have so many good players on defense in this game.
Good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
I'm coming back to this play and throwing it to the fucking Adams if he gets open.
Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good pickup there, 8 yards in the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Running right through him. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Go no huddle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard.
I need to run some clock down so they can't do anything with the ball. I got timeouts. I can take my time. Is that it? Just kidding. Oh my God, you're killing me. Ugh. Cannot fucking run the ball for shit.
The Packers go their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Okay, I'm going back to old reliable here on third down. I might score on it.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Ha! Told you I might score on it.
Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Davante Adams.
Oh no, Jeff. Touchdown, 49ers. Okay, I totally got Davante Adams killed there. I apologize for that. I really apologize. Hey, I got another chance. And I got a couple of timeouts here, so let's call this, and if it's not there, I'll just throw it underneath.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown. Nick Foles threw an interception, and we got the ball back in a hurry. Oh, yeah, I'm burying these fools, even though I'm not playing defense because I don't feel like it.
Add 6 to their lead. So simple math here.
You wanted a Madden stream, you got it. I didn't say anything about playing defense, though.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustment.
Oh, touchdown Bears. Looks like they're back in the game.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football.
All right, can we run the ball, please? It's the third quarter. Can we run the ball?
They'll try and get the running game going.
No, we sure can't.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line.
11 carries for 38.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
This lack of running game is frustrating.
Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage.
Blitz, I dare you.
Let him get any further downfield.
I beat the blitz. That's all that matters.
He'll go down at the 26 following a gain.
Hey, guess what I'm calling on third down?
6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Well, if you do read man covers, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy.
No, that was my first option. I totally ignored the primary receiver on the play and just threw to who I knew was going to be open. I really shouldn't be doing this. I need a break between streams. We'll get one. Can we run the ball?
Run on first down. Jones.
Oh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Hey, a good run. How refreshing.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Let's keep it simple for the time being.
They need partner than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would
run some clock because we got a lead.
This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
God, the way the Bears shed their fucking blocks and reach out and grab you is like ridiculous.
Here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
18.
The pickup of 5 here.
18.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Yay, we'll end the quarter on that.
First down as the tackles made here at the
See, I find that when I super sim the defense, if I just score every time I have the ball on offense, I'll be okay no matter how bad the computer defense plays. Playing on all pro. Not all pro, playing on pro because I'm a casual fucking scrub, but you know. No, I do not play on all Madden. That's just torture. I don't know why anybody would ever want to do that. We'll just let the quarter end. Looks good though, don't it? This is a PS5 after all. It looks very good. Washington's wearing all white. Very sexy. Very sexy, Robert. The all white uniforms. Either that or the white jersey with the yellow pants. That was always my favorite. White jersey with yellow pants. That's the best Washington uniform. I'm not a great Madden player. I'm a casual Madden player. That's what happens when you go like 100 years without playing one. You go as long as I do without playing Madden, you're not going to get much better. Go back to the shotgun run thing.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
Hit him with that play action again from the shotgun. That's my favorite thing to do.
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation.
Play on all pro.
Trying to ice a game.
I don't have the patience for that.
Being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
I don't have the patience to play on all Madden. I can play on all pro, but I just have more fun when I'm just casually laid back playing on pro. I don't like to get stressed out over this because Madden will piss you off with fucking dropped passes and fucking fumbles. X Factors have completely broken the game. X Factors have broken this game. It's fucking stupid. I could go on a whole anti-Madden rant, as you know. But X Factors suck. It's so silly and not realistic.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here,
I don't want to go to Hail Mary, you idiot.
They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Let's see if I can get them deep here.
Last run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Throw it! Why didn't he throw it? Why does he not throw it there? I press circle. I don't understand. That happens. Why does that happen in this game? There are too many times where I go to throw a ball and he just stands there and pats it. I don't understand what that is.
Suddenly, the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I'm going to go for it on this 4th down. I'm putting you fuckers away.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite.
And guess what I'm going to call? Guess what I'm going to call?
As a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And Adams has it complete.
Yeah! I'm the man. Can't stop me. Even when the game just makes me stand there and not throw the ball for some reason, you can't stop me. I didn't double tap. I just tapped circle. I was like, lob it up. I was trying to lob it. I know you tap it once, he lobs it up, but hell, he just fucking stood there.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge?
But I'm glad I know what the pump fake is now. I swear I did not double tap it. I swear I didn't. Let's fuck with them here. We got a big lead. We got a big lead. They scored a touchdown again, but we got a nice lead. Hell, he's not open. Ugh.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down here inside the
Yeah, I've gotten a lot better at running with quarterbacks. I used to do it way too often, and then for a long time I didn't do it nearly enough. I feel like in this game, I just run with the quarterback much better than I used to. We do have to get a first down because they're going to get the 2-minute warning and keep burning their damn timeouts, so we'll let it go to the 2 now. Then I got to get off here and take a break. No, I let him hit the top. You know that part in that route where he makes his cut and goes to the outside? As soon as he hit that cut and shot to the outside, I went to lob it up, and Rodgers just stood there. And I took a sack on it. It was very annoying. It's like he just wanted to take a fucking sack or something. Ooh, angle play. I like that. Any angle play. I have certain routes that I like better than others.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away.
Oh, shit, that was a bad decision. That probably should have been picked. And they're probably to it. Can we just get a first down and end this fucking game?
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say
We'll be all right.
This game, just a second incompletion, and we're in the fourth quarter.
He has been locked in late.
Hey, first down.
This one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers.
I made one bad decision this whole game.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum.
I swear I lobbed it up, and Rodgers just kept going, just stood there. Hell, we might as well score while we're down here.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Rodgers throwing here. And the Packers are going to have a 1st.
They were all over that.
Tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
All right.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the ball smacked down.
One of these times I'm going to catch him on this play. Probably ain't going to be this time. I can tell by looking at him.
Rodgers with a give.
See? I told you.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That pisses me off so bad. You wouldn't believe how much that pisses me off.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Try to call something I ain't called yet. Okay, I like this play. No, you can tell what kind of routes I like to run.
Big play, 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5.
Yeah, power it in there. I was going to go for it on 4th down if you didn't.
Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Suck my nuts.
In this day and age, I would love
go, Pack, go.
in the NFL.
I like how I could have played any game of Madden. I just decided to do Bears-Packers because it was just sitting there on the menu all day.
You're going to have days like this.
Hey, rock on. Don't let him score again. You let him score again. All right, I was taking a. We'll get out of here.
Final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take
an E, victory formation, kids. We won. Our shitty defense tried to cost us the game, but we scored every time we had the ball, so it's all good.
And that should be all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just
what'd I say, Robert?
Get it done.
Whoa, buddy, don't say. What'd I say?
At a previous stop, tell me you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something.
I don't even remember.
They did in this one. So
hey, look,
I
played Madden for you.
And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus.
I don't know why Foles is the quarterback. I must have forgot to get the roster update yesterday.
Each team breaks down their
which I have the roster update. Shouldn't Trubisky be the starter now?
Quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field.
Whatever.
And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get
anyway,
home, let's at least win 7 at home.
what time is it? 7:36.
That's what
you're trying to get back to the menu here. I'm going to get off here and take a break. And we'll get ready to stream the Eagles and the football team. I made one bad decision in that game, but it's okay. Just like real life, they dropped it anyway, so it's all good.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking.
Damn, I got outplayed by Nick Foles. I mean, I threw more touchdowns than he did, but he had more passing yards than me. I was more balanced on offense, though, even if they were stuffing a lot of those run plays.
With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
I'm all about the dub. I don't care about the numbers, okay? I play it safe. I win games. There you go. Fun little game of Madden. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here. I will be back around 8:20. Y'all have a good night for the next 40 minutes, and I'll see you in a little while. Later.